Yeah.
And
On the internet.
we are on the internet, and we're back
Hi,
with
Internet.
another episode of Survivors Tarnstead. We're going to start in our usual manner with introductions. We have Blackheart as,
Tarek Marsk.
we have Kronos as,
RG Thal.
we have Hatdan as,
Tilde.
we have Marcus as,
Corvus Adalas.
we have Tobias as,
Gifton Greysteel.
incorrect, minus 10 DKP.
Oh no.
We were getting DKP. Caspia P is Steel Shot.
No, I'm not letting people get points for killing me.
And we
no.
have Semi as.
Gifton Brockman Greysteel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it hyphenated or?
And we
I don't
have
know.
me, Ali, as your friendly DM. Who would like?
Oh,
Oh, what?
Yeah,
Who would like to give the recap?
we're professional.
professionals. Pfft. Allie's a professional. The rest of us are just.
I
Other
do
thing.
need an inspiration, but I know there were people who don't have one. So
You can go for it.
All right, going for it. Okay, last time on Survivors of Tarnstead, we were enjoying our summer vacation at the beach. No, we had reconvened being in Winden at General Rozel's house, whose key was given to Carrick, and it is entirely his fault if that house didn't get locked. We had a brief thing where Gifton wanted to tell Tilde what happened during the other time stream. She gave a very quick rundown, trying to hit the highlights of it as quickly as she could because she realized going over every niggling detail will take for fucking ever, and we do need to get back to Wintercroft because Carrick was going to be murdered by his mother and girlfriend. The subject came up that Cassiopeia, while she was in Winden, had managed to hire a mage, did some scrying, and found out her brother is alive on a deserted island with a skipper and some other people. There might have been a first mate. I think it was an ensign. That they needed rescue and bad things were going on. The group decided to go see the mage, get some more direct information, since Gifton should be able to teleport people on and off the island if she can get a good scry in. While we were there, Carrick took it upon himself to donate a pint of blood or a quart of blood or some amount of blood to a machine, which him and Corvus had a grand time playing with. The mage
Grand is
sent
questionable.
extra messages to Cassiopeia's brother Cirrus. Is it Cirrus or she's not here? But Cirrus and Tilde coordinated assisting with making sure General Stenhouse knew what was going on. Gifton managed to get a good scry in, knew the place with the tree, hatched a plan of, okay, wait, how about we have Corvus take Carrick and RG back to the inn, and then have Corvus rejoin us, and then the group that stayed in Winden go rescue the people on the island, because there was apparently a person with sepsis and very deadly situation, and we should get them medical attention immediately, which would take up Gifton's only good teleport for the day. And then the next day they would use her teleport to get everybody off the island. So they split off that way. Team went to the beach, met a crazy captain, Cassie's brother, and another centaur, and a human ensign, and they constructed a slightly better shelter that nobody took advantage of. Broke Gifton's heart. Made a bunch of good berries. Did various medical attentions till they used a lot of healing magic. Corvus was setting bones. We did treatments, and we went through everything with everybody trying to help them. At one point, Corvus stabbed the captain in the neck with a syringe to knock him out because Corvus didn't really want to try talking him down, and that was Corvus's bedside manner.
Works.
I'm just saying, that's your bedside manner. So he stabbed Captain Decker in the neck with a syringe and knocked him out. We spent the rest of the night there. Cassie had awkward conversations with her brother Cirrus and Celsa. Is it Celsa or Salsa? So the red-haired one.
I think it's Salsa.
Is it Celsa? I wrote down Celsa. And Marsus was the other centaur, the one that had sepsis. And then there was Ensign Vandier. And the basically, Cassie got talked to by Salsa about, your brother's had a hard time, we've had a hard time, and talked about briefly about Salsa coming down to Beacon to probably help train the local militia. She had an awkward conversation with Sirius, where Sirius said that the last thing that her mother said was Michael's name, and Cassie explained the whole situation, some of the situation with Michael to Sirius. We went back to the people in Wintercroft. RG got the best floor show ever of watching Carrick nonstop get yelled at by two women, and just and then being treated very hospitably, but Carrick being the worst part of it, and Carrick being basically grounded and sent upstairs to go fix the table he'd ruined. Carrick eventually talked to Telia, patched things up a little bit better between her and his mom, and basically brought up the thing of, I want to tell you the things that are going on, but I need to know you're ready for it. Tell me when you're ready. And sweet kind of nearly romantic times, but also sad times. The next day, the party took Cirrus, Captain Decker, Ensign Van Deer, Salsa, and Marcis back to Winden, letting the High General know what was going on. Gifton and Care decided not to actually go. They just opened the portal and sent everybody through, and just went directly to Wintercroft, because Gifton was feeling like she was concerned there was going to be a lot of walking around Wintercroft, and probably if I go, there's probably going to be a debriefing and a whole bunch of shit. And Gifton was like, if I just avoid being there, I won't have to go. She unfortunately told her plan to not go to everybody but Cassie, which was a big brain fart on Gifton's part, but it was pretty good in character for Gifton being that way. So Cassie went with her family as they were being hauled off. Corvus and Telday made the trip by themselves through the empty back to Wintercroft, but it wasn't okay. Something was wrong when they went into the empty. There weren't the voices calling for them to turn around. There wasn't the strange feeling. There was the sickening sound of something slick and wet smacking against the surface as something was bearing down on them, chasing them. And they got their first glimpse of the Azoth as it came for Corvus. They managed to breach out into the world of Wintercroft again, not Winden, almost Winden again, into Wintercroft again, and the thing started tearing its way through, trying to get to our reality, to try and get its eyeballs back that Corvus has so wrongly taken in its eyes. I don't know. And Telday managed to catch that every time Corvus closed his eyes, it seemed like it had trouble figuring out what to do and started to stop tearing at the opening. They eventually got the group back inside the tavern. They tried to explain everything. Gifton kind of was like, God damn it, why can't things just be okay? This is one more terrible thing. Just tried to move on, went up into the rafters, got a cool bumblebee. Highlights of my day, really highlights of my day. Bumblebee. I got a stuffed bumblebee beer. Actually, it might have just been a bee, but anyway, I got a bee.
It was stuffed.
No, I think it was a stuffed bumblebee or a stuffed honeybee. I don't know what it was. It was a bee. But
it wasn't an actual bee that was
No.
stuffed.
It's made
Okay.
from
It's
little
plush.
bits.
It's
Yes.
a plush. It's a plush. Okay. Anyway, but she got a cool plushie. She really liked it, and then she talked about, okay, there's some things we're gonna do, and I'll probably have to work on doing stuff, but we should get on the road, and we'll contact Cassie every day to see when she wants to come back or whatever, but we should get going. And so we all loaded up in the wagon and we rode out of Wintercroft. And that's where we ended, I think.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Take your inspiration.
I will take it and chew on it. Yum, yum,
All our
yum.
inspirations have teeth marks on them.
And they're all my teeth.
Okay. So, we all set out from Wintercroft. Little Vardo rolling down the road. It's a little cramped these days.
Little, yeah.
But we make the best of it. Just sort of trying to relax after some strange encounters along the way. Is there any discussion that needs to be had, or shall we do some of that good old-fashioned time skipping?
Corvus will make potions when he can.
Very hard to do on the road.
I said when he can. So
Probably
like,
during nighttime.
Rest periods.
Rest periods, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No one has anything they need to take care of? Okay. Alright, so...
Actually, I will.
Oh,
And it's just because I got that scroll, would I be able to, before we're ever jumping to, scribe that detect magic scroll into my book?
you'll be able to do it during the rest period.
Evening, because you're driving, remember?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like during the, I
No,
don't know how
because
far we're jumping.
this is where we're skipping to.
Okay, I have one thing I want to handle while we're driving, because I'm basically just inside the cabinet, right? So I'm in the cabinet with Care and pseudo dragons probably, because they can fit into the main part of that.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit there while Care's off doing stuff. I'm going to pray to Hea really quick. Hea, just wanted to check in with you really quick. I just want to thank you for your blessing. Pregnancy's kind of scary, and it's nice to know that I've got a little bit of help. So thank you so much for that. But I don't know if he had time to tell you before he left, but Raz went upstairs to go see his dad. There's something really bad going on. I had a vision of a six-eyed white dragon in the black, and it's one of the first dragons, and it's coming. And anyway, we're trying to make preparations to deal with that, but I don't want you to get caught off guard in case he didn't have time to warn you. I hope you're okay, and I hope everything's going fine in Saha. And I really hope you can see my kids someday, and I hope you get my songs.
Okay. Alright, as a cap, give me a religion roll, please. Okay.
Not good.
Okay. Alright. Also, what's your charisma modifier right now? Well,
+3.
+3. Okay. Alright. So you do your little prayer and you finish off with the traditional clapping. And there's that just stillness of the air, moment of silence, and he hopes she heard you.
That's all I got is hope. But anyway, that's all I was doing.
Okay. Yes, Cass?
Are you just doing the time skip for the guys on the road, or time skip back in Wyndham as well?
It's going to be time skip for them.
Okay.
Yeah. And you guys continue on until night falls. Back in Wyndham. Cass.
Cass is actually... They just got taken to the hospital, so they're going to be indisposed for a while. Cass is going to go get a bath.
Okay, you go to the bathhouse. Able easy to get a bath.
Cass is hitting the Hound and Hydra and arranging for a room. Probably scaring the living Jesus out of Sigrid showing up.
Not scared so much as just a little confused as to why you're back.
Never left.
But yes, she will get you a room.
And I let her know there may be others. But maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'll let her know. And then Cass is going to the bank.
Okay. You head on over to the bank, and when you re-enter, you're quickly handed off to one of the higher up people in here, as has been happening the last couple of times you've come in. And he said, yes, miss, it's wonderful to see you again. How can I be of assistance?
I would like to set up... there were 4 centaurs in that group, or 3? I think it was 3.
2.
2?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
No, 3.
No.
There were just 2. There was
I
your
thought there was one
brother
with the
and the
broken-
older one.
And I
There
thought there was
was
a younger one.
Martha.
And the
Marcus
one
was-
with Septus.
Marcus
Septus was a human.
Oh.
Was the rambunctious foal, I thought.
Which is the one
I
that got
remember him as a
Septus.
rambunctious foal.
No?
Okay, well,
sound
it's
right.
DM.
Okay.
No, I'm looking at my notes again. supposed to be a human crew member from the ship, so if I misspoke at some point, that is my bad. But yes, it's 2 centaurs.
3 human crew.
So it's
Yeah.
only Salsa and Cirrus then.
Mhm.
So all right. So but we have Captain Decker, Ensign Vandir, Marcis, Salsa, and Cirrus were the NPCs we met.
Yes.
Okay. So Marcis is another human. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Misspoke.
Fix it.
Yeah. So Cass is going to set up 2 single draw accounts for Salsa and Cirrus.
Do you have any identifying markers we could use for them?
They're both centaurs and they're both steel shots.
There's quite a few centaurs in this town. Do they have something to prove their identity, miss?
Probably not at the moment, but I will most likely be with them.
Well, if you wish to return with them, then we can certainly sort that out, miss.
Okay. All right. Well, then I would still like to, for the moment, to move funds into 2 separate extra accounts for them at this time. That way, when we come, they can just gain access to it and have access to it.
We will see about deciding getting it ready.
All right. Thank you.
Of course.
And then Cass has probably been a couple hours, I would assume. Cass is going to head up to the military hospital where she assumes they were taken.
Okay.
No, actually, she's going to go to Millie's first.
You're going to go to Millie's first? Okay.
Going to go to Millie's first.
So you head to Millie's, and she looks a little surprised to see you come in, and goes, "Oh, Cassie dear, I thought you and your friends were gone."
We were. I'm back for maybe a day or so.
Oh well, it's nice to see you again. What can I get you?
And Cass is just going to point out 2 sweet buns. I just need one of these. We found some family members and they're getting treated right now, and they haven't had anything good to eat for a while, so a treat might suffice.
Oh well, I'm glad you found some of your family. And she starts packing things up, and just puts a little box on the counter for you. It's my treat then.
No. Also, I have this feeling that I have to make a sacrifice to one of my friends.
Just a sort of raised eyebrow.
It's a faith thing. So Gifton really liked the I think she really liked the cinnamon rolls. So if you can make me like a dozen tomorrow.
Certainly, yeah. I'll have those for you in the morning.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
And Cass waves and trots out with her little box and leaves a gold piece behind.
Right, she will take that. And right, so you trot on out with your box.
And then I'm going to head to the hospital.
Okay, you head to the keep, and you are let in a quick enough manner these days. You're rather recognised now, and you're actually escorted directly to the military hospital upon request. And
Yay!
as you head on in, you are quickly shown to. I assume you're asking for where your brother is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my brother or Salsa.
Yeah. Okay, you are led to them. They are both just sort of. They're not in beds or anything. They're just sort of idly waiting. After being checked out, they seem fit and able, and you're told as much when you're taken up to them. Your brother looks a little, not surprised, just maybe mildly so to see you. There's that little sort of perking of ears that didn't expect to see you so soon kind of look. And he just sort of looks over and goes, Cass?
Cirrus. Cass looks around. Are there any doctors around?
Yeah, there's not attending to them, but there are doctors here.
Cass is going to kind of move into a position where the doctors can't see him, pull out the little box and open it for them.
What's this?
Tasty.
And while he doesn't take one immediately, she does. Reaching straight in, just grabbing one and starting to chew on it. So, oh, that's good. You should take one. Go on. Grudges don't fill your belly. And he scowls at her a little bit. Oh, thanks, Cass. So, what brings you here? Getting checked up yourself?
No, checking up on you.
Oh, I'm fine, fit as a fiddle. That healing magic back there seemed to do most of the work.
But still.
Yeah, we're kind of just idling here while they figure out what to do with us.
Well, I know a really good inn and tavern when you need a place to stay.
I'm kind of lacking any form of coin right now.
That is easily dealt with.
I don't want anything from you, Cass. I'll take
Doesn't
something
matter.
from you.
I like that centaur.
And she sort of finishes off the bun and licking her fingers. So, come on, a bit of coin to get us underway wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt you, maybe. Look, this isn't even. It just feels wrong taking anything from you, Cass. I mean, you must have worked hard for whatever you've got, and then you deserve that.
Worked hard.
Cass is
Hey,
going
we
to-
work damn hard.
Cass is going to look at him and go, I have done a lot of things I love to do that I haven't been able to do recently. I'm going to go build a town, and I have funding for said town. But I also have a lot of standing funding that's not going to be done anything with. Your family, and there are other situations, and you just suffered a massive loss. I'm going to take care of that
suffered
one way
a
or
massive
another.
loss as well, Cass. This isn't.
I've suffered a lot of massive losses recently. They all kind of blur in right now.
What? Mum and Dad? The rest of our family? They just blur in?
Tarnstead, Dulvewood, Culthwaite.
Family. Your parents. Our parents. Can't tell me that's just another mark of death around you. Why isn't this bothering you? Did you not care about us?
I do, and
And he just sort of pets his face in one hand and runs it through his hair. I thought you didn't care about me when you left, but I don't know. I'd sort of managed to convince myself that no, you just had to get out. But odds, Cass. You seem unfazed by this.
you have no idea. When I heard the ship went down, I thought you were all dead. I didn't know anyone had even been declared missing until I made it to Sadur. I've mourned already. It hurts. And hearing what was said, it hurts even more. I don't know how to feel right now. I'm both relieved, terrified, sad, and about ready to have another freaking mental breakdown, and I'm trying to hold it together right now. So please. And Cass's ears have drooped all the way back.
Why did you leave, Cass?
Dad sent me away.
Dad sent you away?
The day I was supposed to go sign the paperwork at the parade ground, Dad called a couple sergeants over and had them escort me, but they didn't take me to the parade ground. They took me to the aircraft docks and put me on a boat.
And laughter doesn't come from him. Your friendly trainer sort of seems to take a bit of amusement from that. Goes, oh, he got rid of you.
He arranged an apprenticeship down in Tarnstead for me.
If your mother had ever found out about that, must not have. He was still around. And she actually looks a little glum when she says that. Yeah. And your brother is giving you a somewhat disbelieving look. He wouldn't have gone against her wishes like that.
Well, I had an apprenticeship with Master In Gunderson. There's no way I would have had money to pay for that myself. There's no way I could have paid for a ship. There's no way I could have paid for lodging and board, going halfway around the continent, and then traveling all the way to Tarnstead.
Give me a persuasion check, Cass.
Oh, great.
There's a point where you say, is there anything in the party pool? And you take one of the spare advantages out of there. Because advantages are meant to be spent.
Are there any spare advantages in the party pool?
There are.
No, I
may
would
I
have laughed
use
if
one?
Sam had said no.
May I take one for this?
You may. There are 2 left. Please do so.
Okay, not perception, persuasion.
Okay, very nice. That uncertainty on his face fades a little bit. There's still that somewhat wariness about your story that you can see clearly written there, but he sort of looks away for a moment before facing you again. So he got you out of it.
If he hadn't, I would have been killed very quickly because I couldn't take it anymore. Anytime I saw a sword, an axe, a shield, I would start to break again.
Oh, at least,
Mom would have stuffed me in armor and kicked me to the front line, and that would have been the end of me. And I think Dad knew that.
oh, it wasn't the end of me. Well, at least you man, I don't even know what to make of that, Cass. I'll be honest.
I would hand you the notice, the paperwork, and the letter, but it all burned in Tarnstead.
I believe you. It kind of hurts to believe you, but I do.
In all likelihood, you would have gotten control of the company anyways. You have a better head for that stuff than I do.
I never wanted control of the company, Cass. I never wanted to do this. Just never objected. Not after you left.
Well, you don't have to anymore. You can come with me. We can take you to Dovewood. We can send you down to Roadvale. Wherever you want to go.
All due respect.
I can teach you how to be a carpenter.
I don't think I want to be a carpenter either. And look,
Blacksmith? Brewer? I know people.
I don't know. Yes, I really don't know. I mean, I've not done anything else.
I know a sexy centaur baker.
What I need is some time to figure out what I'm doing. And that might be going down to you, I don't know, but I can't just come with you, Cass.
Do you want to stay here for a time? Because I can introduce you to some people who might be able to
No, I don't.
just ease you into
I don't want
normality.
to. I don't want. Cass, Mum and Dad have been controlling my life for, well, all of it. I want to figure this out. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Then if I fuck up, it's my fuck up.
I really like Cassie's brother.
I'll take some introductions of people you know. Must be the high and mighty, right?
Oh, Millie's. Oh no, I haven't told Millie that.
I'm kidding with you, Cass. So, unlike this little boy, I've actually got my own stuff set aside. I just need to go collect.
Well, Cirrus, whatever you do,
I'll ponder coming down and seeing you. I'm still thinking about that offer.
I mean, how good are you with books?
Books? I mean, I've read a couple in my life, but
Okay, well, I was going to build a library.
Red Aspiration. Is this in the place that you said needed to be defended?
Yes.
Hmm.
I have land now. I don't know how that happened. No, I do. Anyways,
Well,
I've arranged things at the Hound and Hydra if you want a place to stay.
well,
If not,
he might, but
let me know and I can get you some gold, and then you can make your mind up. If you
gold.
wanna go.
That's what I need. Gold and I don't know. Know any good captains or anything? Kind of need the ship.
The captain I know has already departed, and I don't know if you'd want to go with him. Last I heard, he has a tendency of losing ships.
I'll book me on passage then. Yeah, I could definitely do with borrowing a bit of coin.
I can help you with that.
Marvelous.
But if you want to,
She's great.
If you want to come down to Beacon, we could use a trainer.
Well, once I've gotten back home and collected some of my stuff, I'll ponder it. I do need a new job.
All right.
We only have enough food to feed one horse.
I suppose you could maybe get a map. Come down to Beacon doesn't help if you don't really know where it is.
It's not on any map right now, but if you go to Dovewood, we're going to be probably having supply trains coming in and out of there constantly.
Oh, good old frontier town situation. I get ya.
Toby, Toby,
What?
Toby, you have access to somebody who can teleport. Tell them to use the mage to send sending spell to you. I'll come get them.
Well, there is another option if you don't want to take the full trip, but it'll be a little while before that is available.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mage in town called Grumph the Magnificent. He's actually the one who helped me find you.
Oh.
You can have him send me a message, and I will arrange to get you down to Beacon.
Every time I hear that name, I want
I
it to be changed to
suppose-
Huffrum.
It'll take a day or two, maybe, but the same.
Little problem though. I suppose I could come back through Windon. How much does he cost?
I'll front it.
Okay then. Well, I think I'll consider that seriously then.
All right, but Cirrus,
Yeah.
seriously, if you need money to take care of the family finances, let me know. I'll deal with it all. I mean, if nothing else, it just to give you a fresh start.
I'll consider that, Cass. Really, I will. Okay. suppose I better see what family finance are like first.
Last I heard, a bunch of nobles were trying to grab everything. So, unfortunately, no one can tell me anything.
Well, I've got some people I need to talk to here about that, I suppose.
How can I... Allie,
Yes.
what would be a good way to be able to identify someone as someone to a bank?
This
A
time,
symbol on a thing.
yeah, either some kind of number mark or something, taking them in physically, or just giving them something that you
Honestly,
remember
if you give
the checking system does work in this town. Remember?
Yes.
Suggestion options for you, Toby.
Hmm.
Get see if you can go find some sending stones to buy really quick, because it would really help you for getting contact with these people. 2, you could just flat give them like 10 plat each, and that's a lot of money. That's 1,000 gold basically, or something.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. It's just give them like some amount of plat. That'll cover all their normal expenses for the entire time until they can get in contact with you if they need a larger sum.
Yeah. No, I was going to pump out some money. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying you just do a base amount that they can pack and then worry about the rest later, probably. But I'd say if you can't get some sending stones, you might want to be able to get in contact with your brother a bit more easily than what you're currently having.
All right. Well, Cass is going to start digging through her pack and pull a little pouch out and hand it off to Celsa and one off to Cirrus.
Selsa actually sort of weighs the pouch in her hand, okay. Oh, okay. And she opens it up.
There's 10 plat in it.
Yeah. And Cirrus looks a little more reluctant, but he doesn't fight you. He just takes it.
Get in contact with me, and once you know, and I will, if it's in the next day or so before I leave town, I will write a check for the amount.
I'll see. And he sort of looks at the coin purse and sighs softly. And I suppose I'll be seeing you again sometime, because I'm not keeping this. I'll pay you back.
You can try.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for more tasty treats like that, there's this little pudgy little centaur lady by the name of Millie just down the street.
She needs to
makes all
never
sorts of
call a
wonderful
woman.
stuff. She is.
That doesn't mean you say it.
So Salsa actually sort of straightens up a bit, stretches idly, arm behind back, and well, I might see her on my way through, and I'm gonna go look for some passage. There's no sense idling around. Thanks, Cass. Think I'll be seeing you.
All right. Like I said, I will prepay for the sendings, or you can try and get a message to me directly. But we know this area better, so we can get back here quickly.
Beacon, right? You said.
Beacon,
Okay.
not to be confused with bacon.
Easy mistake to make. Right, be seeing you then. You kiddo, you watch out for yourself, she says to your brother. And he just nods idly and gets up and sort of grasps her forearm in a firm shake. Right, don't be a stranger. You know me. And she actually just trots on out.
Cass waves meekly. And then Cass looks back at Cirrus. I was fully expecting her to take a swing.
The swing?
Yeah, just like she used to do, like she did at the beach.
After that lightning blast. You all heard it. Saw it.
I wonder if I should give the guys over at the Orland Temple some money too.
You're just trying to give it all away, aren't you?
No, I kind of put a small hole in one of their walls.
Well, it's your money, Cass. You do what you want with it.
But I'm going to see about trying to find a sending stone so you can contact me if you want. Or I will, like I said, I'll prepay Grumph and you can contact me that way. I'm not going to try and rule your life. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. It's just, as much as I wanted to be, at the same time, I feared Mom, and I thought if she knew where I was, she would drag me back.
Well, apologies
And
are all
so
good.
I stayed as quiet and low profile as possible. And I'm sorry. I know it doesn't mean much now.
Sorry, don't change the past. Nothing can.
No.
Still.
Cassie says, getting that far off with her eyes.
Yeah.
Nothing can change what has happened.
So, I'm glad things worked out for you, Cass.
Things haven't fully worked out. Things are still in motion. And I would love to tell you, but I can't, because the less you know, the safer you are.
Oh, that suits me.
And please don't go after... if you even think about it, please don't go after Scrim. Come back to me and talk to me. And because I'm going to be going after him, there are things involving him that need to be done first.
I don't plan to be going after anyone.
But if you ever become interested in a trade, let me know. I can introduce you to people. But do you want to go to the inn? Get a place to stay? Get a real bed under you?
He just shakes his head slowly and motions around him. I'm going to be put up in the barracks here for a bit. And frankly, I think I'd rather stay here. Then I can pester them more.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let me know, and I will see about trying to arrange things, if anything, if you need it. But for what it's worth, Cirrus, I'm sorry. And Cass is going to turn and trot away.
Yeah, I'm sorry too, Cass. Just give me some time, alright?
Take all the time you need. You know how to get a hold of me.
And just lets you walk out.
I mean, if nothing else, the guys here should be able to get a message to me, but I'm going to go visit Grumph. And Cass is going to trot out and
Okay.
head over to Grumps.
Right, you head on over to Grumps, who is happy to see you again, a good paying customer. And what are you doing? Just arranging for a few sendings on hold?
Yeah. Yep, a couple of sendings, prepaid.
Right, unlike the bank, he is more than happy to just accept the description of a couple of centaurs. He's not quite so tight on security.
Yeah, they'll identify themselves as who they are.
Yeah. And
Or so you think.
he will charge you 700 gold pieces in total.
Okay, Cass will hand him 70 plat.
Okay. Right. And he gives you a rolled up scroll in return. Something extra.
What's this?
Just a little thing I've been working on.
Cass is going to look at it.
Oh yeah, that's draconic.
Oh. What? I don't think my mouth can make these words.
Well, I know
I'll
you've
give it
got.
to Carrick.
Yes, that's what I was going to recommend. Just something to. I figure, a returning customer, you're paying me well. A little bonus. Something I want to try out. Try and keep people coming back. Do you think it works?
Well, I will. I don't know what it says, but
I prepared explosive ruins today.
you have been quite helpful to us, so I think I'm enamored with you. I think the rest of the group might be as well.
So the scroll system is a success. Right.
I like to think that the scroll system is basically just do you accept these charges? And so you hear this chink noise at the bank.
But you keep that close to you. Your life may depend on it.
Okay.
Okay. Now, anything else I can do for you?
Not at the moment, but thank you.
Okay, marvelous. I'll see you very soon again, I hope.
Okay. And Cass is going to trot out.
Okay, you're trying on out. Alright, do you plan to spend the night in the city, or are you try and contact people to be rescued? What's going to happen, Cass?
I can't rescue you today.
Nope. Cass is going to go over to the Hound and Hydra and take up her room.
Okay, so you settle in for the night, get a nice meal, you're treated well here. If a little familiarity, like, you're not actually treated as well as just some odd pop-in customers are.
We've caused damage and we've repaired damage, and we've been here way too long.
Yes, you are treated with familiarity that basically can devolve into, Cass, I need your help doing something.
And Cass will help.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So, you head up at the end of the night to bed, and the party on the road set up camp to go to sleep. The party on the road. As I assume Carrick has made a meal for you all, as he's wont to.
Yep.
There, cook us food.
Yeah, as you're all sort of settling down after having eaten. Let's just see.
Come on, push button.
And we were at like 500,000.
Not that great, but
You got 500,000, yes, because me and Kara have 1 million.
It's certainly
Okay. I just want
Lisa's above a 10.
Yeah,
That's all that counts.
it's decent food.
they've been distracted by Varel.
It's palatable. It goes, it's good. But you've all eaten.
I'm gonna take my little fork and I'm stealing a little bit off Kara's plate.
Care looks shocked at you.
You should try to do that to Dingus.
Potato.
It's like what we mainly have, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Want me to get you another bowl?
If you could, I'm just a little hungry.
Of course. And he just sort of leans over and kisses his cheek. For Eric.
I need another small potato.
I'm feeling pretty packaged today. Can I have another bowl?
Sure.
It's lost 1% of what he made.
Gonna push out another bowl for care.
Mm-hmm. This is this very careful filling of the brownie bowl.
It's like, what do you want in it? Do you want broth, potato, or celery? You're only gonna get one.
Carrick has to sit there very carefully slicing.
No, you see, there's
That
two.
thing is, I used to use my magic sword that's gone for chopping up the food to put in the bowls, but it's gone now.
No, you see, what I do is I actually cook two. I have a small pot that everything's chopped very finely in, and then I've got the big pot that's for all that.
Do you have one of those little tea candles that you cook everything on?
I I mean, my brain's going. I could totally.
I have a full cooking kit, so we could actually set a
It's
pot
like,
up like that.
have you ever seen the YouTube video of the person making food for a hamster?
That's what I
Yeah.
was saying. It's like the little tea candles
So
that they used to
bitty.
cook everything on.
You people are gonna make me make that baking video done with like
Alright.
dolls,
So,
tools.
Okay.
so we're sitting around eating our food.
Yeah. And the night goes by pleasantly. Carrick, after you finish cooking, did you want to do your little
Yes, I've got
scribing
that
of your spell?
scroll, which I think just I have to click. 'Cause I think it takes an hour.
Takes an hour plus hour for spell level, I think.
It's a first level, so oh, sorry, 2 hours per level.
There you go. Okay.
So yeah, it'll take me about 2 hours, and it'll cost me 50 gold in my that I
Materials,
magically burn out scribing into a mind box.
Yeah, you got to sacrifice them to the wind.
Pretty much, it's a
What
very
you have is
confusing soul tip.
the mind box is actually leeching the latent magical energies from these reagents you have. Corvus, you wanted to do some alchemy?
Yes, it is a day, so it's just going to be the setup and initial start.
Okay.
So however long it takes to get the dove wood, he's progressively making probably 1 or 2 potions.
Oh, well, hold off on the rolling for that then. Anyone else have anything they need to be doing during a little period of downtime?
But
He will, in his notebook that he is working on with the empty and his notes and theories, he is going to include a section and draw out the Azoth.
Well, which do you want to be doing? Because that's actually a pretty considerable time-consuming thing.
He will do that first because of the keen mind. He wants to get that before it fades.
Okay. All right, so you spend time doing that. What about you, Gifton?
I'm wanting to do 2 things at the same time. I'm gonna take some of my cloth that I have because I have a lot of freaking regular cloth, and I want to start making little plush toys. I'm thinking maybe I could make one tonight. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to sing songs to Miris and Ilan.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and give me a little tailoring roll for your plush toy.
Oh, I'm gonna make a plush toy.
What kind is it going to be?
This one is going to be a hedgehog.
Are you making person-sized plushie or brownie-sized plushie? I shouldn't say person.
Brownie size for
I'm
my
pretty sure they don't have running
children.
shoes in D&D. I don't know if you can make a hedgehog.
Oh, me and Kara like hedgehogs.
Hedgehogs
Yeah,
a
cute
race.
little hedgehog.
Hedgehogs a race.
But I have running shoes.
Yes, of course they're a race. They have to go very, very fast.
I make a cute little bitty hedgehog. Look,
Yeah,
got pointy nose.
Yeah, and Kara actually sort of sits with you while you're doing this, arms around you. All right. Anyone else have anything they need to be
This
doing?
is for little Bakare.
Oh, okay.
Arju's just casually lounging, lying there.
How
He
they
has nothing pressing to do at this moment.
you standing watch?
Yeah, when everybody's going to sleep, we'll stand watch, but it will spend some time writing down some stuff in his notebook.
Oh, you're doing some writing. Okay.
When sleepy time happens. Boop, 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 boop.
Okay, you're doing up a alarm ritual. Very nice. Are we actually having watches, or has it been left until day sentry mode?
I'm pregnant and going to bed.
Corvus will watch.
I don't think I'd be allowed to take watch if I
No.
offered.
Yeah, no, you said
Kara's very
I-
insistent about you actually going to bed.
I don't know if me taking a watch is a good plan.
That's why I'm doing my sing prayers while I'm
I'll be
crafting, because
honest.
I'm pretty sure he's trying to get me to bed as quickly as
Uh-huh.
possible.
Because
All right,
Arju's
so
still
we're
doing
gonna
some-
make Talia do a watch and Archie do a watch. Got it.
I mean, we don't know what's going to happen with me and Dreams, so putting me on a watch may not be a safe
Are
thing.
you gonna sleep in the little area with me? And do you sleep?
There's just the still movement. It's that little spinning of rings, no up and down bobbing.
You
I have
can join us
cosmetics.
in the little box if you want, but it's cramped.
Rickville
also-
seems to turn towards the box before slowly edging up and out of the far dog.
I am setting all of us plus Rick Beal on the alarm.
Okay.
Waiting.
And
I'm waiting for
pets and
Talia to
stuff.
see Rick Beal and freak out. This is my only joy.
You just want me to get in trouble again.
I do want you to get in trouble.
Which
That's the
Corvus,
fun part.
just a little note for you, Corvus.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then, people seem to address Rickville as if he's there. And then sometimes they don't seem aware of his presence. You can't tell the difference at this point.
No. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least you don't hear him constantly. You just see him.
You just see the giant ball of fire floating in the sky.
It's not that big.
Just
He's
a
little.
ball
He's
of fire.
He's a little ball of fire. He's like a softball.
Yeah.
But again, better
So
than you can see
he
him.
is, for everyone else, he's just shifting in and out of invisibility.
Yes.
Yes.
And again, at least you see him and you don't hear him constantly.
Yeah.
Because if you had the Azoth's ears, you'd be in a really bad day.
Yes. As you're working, writing down things, Corvus. You see Rickville drifting out of the brownies sort of area, and just going off out past Talia, who does not seem to react to his presence.
God. I don't want to have to deal with that right now. It's eventually going to come up when the question is, please tell me everything, and then Carrick will cry on the inside as he does.
Corvus would just kind of watch him and then just like, whatever.
But you'll settle down for the night or onto your watches as you do, and nothing happens during this night. So I'm just going to
Yay.
make you roll. And morning breaks.
Oh no! I broke. Mending.
For Carrick,
Babies.
the morning comes via Pharrell sort of pouring at you, whining a bit.
I'm gonna get up and flip on his little teleporting leash because I've started to clear. That's what it's called now. I'm gonna go start. Actually, at this point, when I go,
And I assume you guys set up the father sort of little tenting mode, right?
yeah,
Yeah, for a bit of
Probably.
Possibly, he could have wandered out of this easily to go by himself.
yeah.
No, he wants Papa to take him. Wants Daddy.
He
Who
wants
is
walks.
anyone else? I mean, I'm guessing RG and
Telday are
Telday
probably
are
awake and active
and
at
their
this
normal
point.
thing. But is anyone else?
I'm going to say no for Gifton.
Basically.
No.
Okay, I'm guessing Talia's out because she seems.
Yeah, Talia is the heavy sleeper as always.
Talia sleeps at about the same rate as Gifton. They try to avoid waking up for as long as humanly possible.
I'm I'm guessing Corvus is probably asleep with a book in his.
Corvus may have gone to sleep face down in the book, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he did like keep himself up for like an entire day again recently.
I'm gonna use a little leash on and gonna take him on out a little deeper into the woods so we don't have to worry about dog poop in the middle of where we are.
He yaps excitedly as you take him off on a walk into the great unknown. RG and Telday, yep, you see Carrick sort of waking up with Pharrell leading him
I'm
off.
gonna wave at them. Gonna take a little walk with him for the morning.
Okay.
And
Do I have clothes on? I did put clothes on before
I
this.
hope you did.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we had clothes on because there's not a whole lot of privacy around.
Mm-hmm.
And soon enough, the rest of you can start to wake as well. Probably about the time Carrick starts coming back from his little walkies.
Oh, finally Carrick got some walkie.
Yeah.
Luckies.
And there was no death involved yet.
Wow.
I mean, part of me is like, are we close to where the bears were? I'm like, oh god, the bears show up again. We're prepared this time.
Bears.
Just spot him.
Yeah,
on
Don't
the-
you remember the
that's-
bears
that's-
from like the first?
That's like Southwest
That was
Pine.
south.
Yeah.
That was southwest to Coycroft.
They
You're
can
in the wrong
travel.
direction.
Shh, they can
Shush.
travel.
Okay.
Shh, it could have been different bears.
And Gifton,
They
you
could be
are,
different bears.
if you'll care, sort of trying to get up without disturbing you.
I'm gonna clench tightly and pull him back down.
Okay.
No, mine.
Okay, well, okay, then it is then. No, I
is it
really
time
need to pee.
get
Wait, please.
All right, fine. I'll let him up.
Right, and he gets up out of bed.
I'm gonna go try to get
Too
dressed.
late.
Right, and Gifton, this is getting harder and harder.
This is getting harder and harder. Luckily, like I have magic clothing, and it should be fine. It's the trouble of getting it on.
Yep.
Is it the clothes that are being difficult, or the getting up?
Yes.
I think it's the everything.
I was just making sure. I mean, I still have mage
Getting front
hand.
heavy.
I still get. I have mage hand. She weighs into that, right?
Kiss and a hug.
Yeah.
Kiss my dingle boy.
And Dingus meeps at you happily, and Dazzle's just sort of splayed out on her side now, which is a sight with the sort of belly.
Oh, poor Dazzle. We'll bring you breakfast, sweetie.
And she just sort of seems to grumble a bit. Which makes Dingus look proud.
Dingus angrily.
And Dingus keeps giving you that sort of look and then directing his head over towards Dazzle as if, look, I did that.
And I'm gonna pat my belly and go, and Care did this. I know. He doesn't want to think about mommy and Care.
His head raises up backwards and he gives it a look of shock. Dingus finally gets to put 2 and 2 together and not get 5.
Don't worry.
Finally got 4.
Don't worry. Tomorrow he'll have already
This
forgotten.
time he got potato.
So that's what he wants.
All right,
He wants to get potato.
I'm gonna give him brushies and stuff like that while I wait, but he's not getting saddled up because we don't saddle Dingus anymore. Him and Dazzle are saddle free for now.
And
I don't think you could fit the saddle on.
Care comes back
Dazzle
in
right
and okay, you're up.
All right, well, let's go talk to the horses.
Oh, right, we're doing that thing.
Nah, come put your ring on. I don't want the horses stomping on me.
Oh, they still scare me even with the ring. And
Yeah.
he moves out of the brown section.
Do you want me to have somebody else do it?
Oh,
With me?
no. No,
Carrick's a very responsible young man.
No, I am the responsible husband.
I trust Telday.
Really?
To do it probably the most, yeah. Telday wouldn't let me come to physical harm.
Yeah. And once he's out of the brownie section,
Alright, I'm gonna go out of the brownie section.
he puts his ring on and sort of gently reaches down to scoop you up.
Yep, alright. Let's go out there and talk to horses.
And Dingus climbs up on his shoulder.
Claw, rake.
And yeah, you're all out and about at this point. Even Talia is starting to sort of sit up and rub her eyes. And
Alright.
Gifton
Everybody ready?
Yeah, head over to the horses.
I am casting this as a ritual spell because it is a ritual spell and I'm a druid and that means I can do that.
You can.
So I'm going to cast it as a ritual spell, which means it'll take a couple of extra minutes, but I can save a spell slot, which is fine.
While that's happening, I'm gonna do a quick breakfast prep.
You're gonna do some breakfast.
Yeah.
Alright.
I figure it's not gonna be probably hot because we want to get going.
Telday.
Yes.
Sorry for being inquisitive in this early of an hour, but I
That
was
is
wondering.
no matter.
That is correct. When we went through the empty and we made contact with the Azoth,
If you can call it that, yes.
no, was what the gentlemen call it. Anyway, I was wondering what you could just tell me about it. A different perspective, I suppose. What are
I'm not sure
your
what you need me to tell you.
observations?
It appeared to move in a manner that is not usual to many creatures that I have seen. It faded into and passed through areas of a space I do not understand. It also seemed not to be harmed directly in the areas where it was attacked.
Can you elaborate more on that?
While attempting to attack it from behind, it was injured elsewhere on its body. The injury still appeared, but not in the spot where it was hit, conceivably.
That's interesting. Okay. And he is writing all this down as well.
Okay. Gifton.
Yep.
And you finished casting your ritual.
Oh my god, the birds are so effing loud. Okay.
Seeds!
Yeah, you hear lots of different things like, where's the food? What the fuck? It's,
Don't eat me!
What a
Don't
lot
eat
of
me!
that ladder throwing.
What the fucking seeds!
yeah, lots of, there's even baby chirping, food.
Oh, they found the dingus.
And then one tiny voice in the background, hello, my name is Anu.
Gifton just slowly pulling out her ears. Oh god, why? Okay. Alright. Hello, horsies. You remember me? We talked one time. At least two of you did. Gunnar, Ocelar. Remember when we talked?
Horse heads raise up suddenly, as if, like, startled.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen. I need your help today,
She
and I was
talks.
hoping. Yes, I do talk, and you talk too. So I would like to make a deal with you, if that is possible and agreeable. I can make a tunnel appear in one of the trees, and it will be enough room for you to easily go through with the wagon. And if you do this for me, I'll make sure all of you get sugar today. Would that be okay?
Also bobs his head up and down.
I made good on sugar last time, didn't I, Ocelar?
Whereas Gunner sort of gives you what you are now starting to think is a cautious look. Is the tunnel going to have the flying things?
What flying things?
The things that snatch with the claws?
No, it's to avoid that, because you remember the bad flying things that clawed up
Every
clawed
night.
up. Yeah, those the bad, they're called griffins, and we're doing this so we don't have to ride the wagon through their area. We're taking a shortcut. Okay?
Through a tunnel.
It's gonna through a tunnel, okay?
What's a tunnel?
It's like when you go inside of a barn. It's like going inside of a barn. You know, where like they have the stables and stuff. It's going through a door inside something.
Where we
And then
sleep?
you're gonna go and then you go back out. You're just gonna go in and out, okay?
Okay.
It's gonna look like trees. It's gonna be very pretty and nice inside.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
What about you two, Bono and Bono, the names of the other horses?
The other horses, which yes, you do have to name at this point, I suppose.
Who actually named them? Because I didn't buy any of these.
I will say that Telde would have let them keep whichever names were used
Okay,
by their previous
your horse,
owners or...
your war
Designation
horse is called Majestic.
Well, that's appropriate.
Yeah. The common horses, one is called Nelly, as you do, and the other one is called Dale.
Ellie.
Whoa, Nelly. Nelly and what?
Dale.
Nelly and Dale. Nelly, Dale, Majestic, are you all right with this? Sugar on the other side for everybody?
Majestic raises his head and goes, "I need not sugar to charge where I am told."
All right, good. So you're gonna do that for us.
Not
All right,
sugar,
cool.
Dale says.
It's really sweet and tasty. Is there anything you like to eat extra?
Apple.
You want apple? I can get you apples too. Everybody want apples and sugar?
There is a chorus of horse head bobbings.
All right,
All right,
we'll
we're
get
Great, we have the
Caramel
dingus of
apples.
horses now. Too.
apples and sugar for everybody that goes through. Okay, I promise you that. And we'll do that in a little bit here. Okay.
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 Aren't you
Is there
glad we don't
anything,
get angry
anything
prick
you
anymore?
want? Anything that's upsetting you that anybody's doing that I can tell them to do better while I can still talk to you? Everybody happy?
The warhorse that Telday acquired seems to hesitate for a moment.
What is it?
My new rider.
Yes. Telday.
He is.
Heavy.
I am used to weight, but the way he mounts, it throws the weight uncomfortably. But I can bear it.
Okay. You want me to tell him to get better at mounting you?
If
Oh
it is not an issue.
I will tell him that. All right.
Thank you, small one.
We'll be back. All right. Don't step on me.
No, your freakishness belies a kindness. I would not step on you.
Wow.
He's fucking honest.
All right, so all right, text is gonna flash up on the horse's screen. Gifton will remember this. All right, I think I'm done.
Are
talking
you a
about
mouse?
horses. All right,
Okay, so you
all
kind of.
right. Horses are ready. They need apples and sugar on the other side. Also, tell them you need to get better at mounting your horse.
Also,
I see.
I am going to give you a kindness. Gifton, make me an intelligence check.
I choose to spend my inspiration because intelligence is not my forte. Oh wait, it was actually use advantage on this. Oh, see, that one could have been me.
Yeah, I'll let you have this, Gifton. You've directed them that they're going to be going in and out of this thing like they do with the stables and barn and such, which is they go in and then turn around to get out.
I told them that they're going to be going straight through to get out.
Yes, but you also told them how it functions like a barn.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little moment of a thought of there's a potential for confusion here.
Well, yeah. Well, they can't go back out because there isn't a way back. So they will have to go forward to get out.
Luckily, we have someone good who is,
Driving.
leading the horses.
I mean, the big part is we get them in. Honestly, as soon as they step in, the ride's over. It's not really a thing.
Just saying, just so they don't try and turn around and run back through a tree.
I mean, if it
The opening will be gone.
most will think it's
Yes,
funny.
the opening will be gone.
Yes.
Correct.
We have healing.
Be gone.
We have magical healing to heal them after.
Okay. Right.
All right.
If you don't want to, okay. Right, we're
All
good.
right, no. I had the intelligence roll. I made the intelligence roll and I succeeded. I am recasting my thing really quick. So it's going to be another ritual cast. Just to be clear, you go straight through and stop when Carrick makes you stop, okay?
We stay in the barn.
You stay in the barn, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now we're done. Yes, I made my check. I'll do it. I wasted my inspiration today on this. All right. As soon as everyone's ready, I'm ready to cast the tree thing.
Okay. All right, everyone can gather things up.
I am going to say there were trees outside. There are trees outside the shrine of Villain that I would have been aware of. I'm making sure to think about it, aiming away from the shrine.
Okay.
Because I don't want to run the wagon into the shrine. I'm thinking more towards, the path that you take to get to the shrine.
Okay. So,
I'm angling it just to be sure because I realize I have to be paranoid about this.
So, you start thinking about the trees around the inner shrine, and you look at the size of the wagon, and then you think, none of the ones like immediately beside the inner shrine were big enough, but I'm pretty sure I saw some a little distance away that were big enough.
All right, so I'm thinking about those ones.
Yeah. But I'm going to, with advantage, I'm going to want you to make me another intelligence check, please.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
I got a 10.
All right. You're pretty sure you can picture one.
Okay. Here we go. Everybody through.
All right.
I'm
So,
assuming most people are riding the wagon.
does anyone want to not ride the wagon?
I don't have a choice.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I'm going to be making a land vehicles check.
I am going
or
with care because
something.
we're there as a emergency. I'm not going through unless we're the last ones through.
You're gonna follow the wagon.
Yeah.
I was thinking that I would walk alongside the wagon or right
there isn't
behind
there
it,
isn't
just
much walk alongside it because it's gonna have to go fast to get through within the 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case,
Around.
I'm going to try and lighten the load, however.
Okay, so you're just gonna go through
behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Carrick, how do you want to do this? Do you want to just try and get them into a start when it opens up, or do you want to try and start going before the portal opens?
First off, does Gifton mention anything about?
It's only open for.
No, I know the
10
spell.
seconds.
Do you mention me anything about what you've said to the horses?
I will say I have talked to the horses. They have agreed to do this. They will move through on your mark and they will stop on your mark. So make sure you give birth on the other side. And they are expecting that they are going to get sugar and apples tonight for their good deed. Okay?
Okay.
I can open it if you want to start. Do you want to have them have a run at it, or do you want to just go?
I'm going to ask the GM a question.
It depends on how close you want to bring the wagon to it.
So first off, I'm guessing since it's been a little bit of time I've been driving this thing now,
Yeah.
I have a pretty good idea of how long it is. And I probably haven't pushed the horses really, really hard.
Are you trying to ask what's the better idea?
Yes, basically.
Okay. You've been doing this for a while.
I do have land vehicles
You
training.
do have land vehicles. I will give you an intelligence check at advantage for this.
Okay.
Lots of those today.
21.
Okay. 21. While it's possible that from a standing, still, they might be able to get through it in time, it's unlikely it would be enough time for people to follow behind easily.
Okay.
So you're probably best doing the somewhat concerning thing of getting them running towards a tree before the portal opens.
Okay. I was also just checking real quick on my spells from that I have to see if I have anything, and nothing's gonna help that. I was hoping maybe. Okay.
I'm also going to ask, as people are able to arrange these horses, which horse do you want at the lead?
Majestic.
Because you've got 5 horses at this point.
Majestic
probably seems like the best idea.
I have 5, you said?
Yes.
So it's 1 lead, and it'd be Majestic.
4
would be the best
followers.
bet.
I trust Majestic at this point. I trust Majestic, and I actually do trust Ocelar. But Gunner seemed a bit nervous, so
Yeah. What was... I'm trying to remember. I know they're riding horses. What were the other 2 we got, technically?
we got 2 plow horses.
Yeah.
So they're strong, but not as
They're
fast.
big, strong. They're strong, not fast yet. So they should be at the back.
I was just saying, if I remember correctly, so we're going to want Majestic, the 2 riders, and then the plow at the back, because they're puffing a lot of weight at the back there for as anchors. I vaguely remember my
And we also know them the least, and they have the least reason to trust us. So
so Majestic in front, are Ocelar and Gunnar.
Okay.
Gunnar.
And then the 2 that I only caught Nellie's name. I didn't catch the other one. So
Dale.
Oh, okay, never mind. I did catch it. I just thought I was wrong.
Okay.
So
Right.
I'm writing those down
So,
for later.
Carrick's driving. RJ, you riding in the Fardo?
Yeah, I'm riding inside.
That's my driving right there. Does that give me
Alright.
bonus for going that fast?
Gifton, you can pick the tree and you can direct Telday to wait by it if he wants to follow in after the Fardo.
Yeah, I'll have him stand on the
Yeah.
opposite side from me and Care.
Yeah.
Me and Care will stand on one side, him on the other side, and then we'll basically go through from there.
Yeah.
And I guess I will have a held action, and
Yep.
as soon as the cart is at a certain distance, I'll just slam it open because I can prep the spell.
Yeah. Right.
So I'll just prep
So-
it.
I imagine Gifton is going to be more in the line of better early than late with this, right?
Yep. Better early than late because those horses move fast. They go 60.
So what I want from you is a dexterity check, and this isn't going to cause the horses to crash if you fail. This will just be, oh great, no, we've got to hurry through,
Okay.
just to get the timing right. And from you, Carrick, because you're making the horses run at a tree, I need an animal handling check, which you can have advantage for because of your land vehicle stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So, Carrick, while a couple of them seem a little reluctant, thankfully it's Majestic at the lead. The DC for this isn't that bad. And you are able to get them going, and soon at a pretty hefty speed. Gifton, you see the horses and the wagon charging towards the tree, and you get the spell off just in time.
Yep.
And they vanish through it.
How
And,
they in?
I will immediately follow.
yep. And then
And
Care
then
will
us-
carry
then
you
us.
through.
Yep. With Dingus.
And you will make it through.
Hey!
Carrick,
Yes.
you appear. Oh, hang on. Let me bring up.
Oh yeah, we have a map.
Yeah,
We get to use the Dulwood map. That's a map that hasn't been used actually in a while.
it's not.
Oh my god.
Well,
I haven't
a
seen
year.
both of us.
Welcome back
I
to
don't
Dolwood.
think that's quite true. I think we've been accidentally moved to the Dolwood
Yeah.
map once or twice since.
We haven't used it.
Okay.
So we should be appearing
Hey, Corvus
up
is
this
here.
way, right?
Yeah. So,
Corvus is already here.
Oh god, he's huge and
Oh
destroying
no,
the city.
Telday.
alright, so
Telday.
Oh no, Thalder's
Eric.
here.
you appear from a
Yes.
tree, round about here. Yeah.
Okay, I'm bringing
And-
myself.
Ah, there it
Yeah.
is.
You are charging towards the walls here.
Again, I know how long this thing is. As soon as it clears, I'm gonna start break. I'm gonna
Yeah.
break actually a little bit
And it's
before
not
it
hard.
clears.
That's actually pretty. It's a decent distance. But you're able to bring them to a slow. But it puts you quite away from Telday and Care and Gifton as they step through because they do carry you a distance. And Gifton,
Plus,
the
I didn't need the wall of force to stop them.
It was just a jump to the left.
and Gifton, the tree portal closes behind you.
Oh, thank God. I'm not paranoid. You're paranoid.
You
That
walk
is certainly a
paranoid,
more
draws
pleasant way
rapier.
to travel than
I'm going to
Corvus
pray.
is.
I'm going to pray briefly to Ellen. Thank you for your wonderful trees and the bounty that they give, and the joy of nature. Also, I'm worried about something. I'd like to talk to you about it at some point, but I don't actually talk to you. So this is just awkward. Okay, I love you, Ellen. Bye.
I'm gonna lie down.
And you slow down, Carrick.
Once we come, because I'm
Yeah.
actually coming to a full stop. I'm gonna
Yeah.
climb down.
Yeah.
And go over and just kind of try, because I'm pretty sure at least two of them are probably not in the calmest mood right now.
Yes, the rear two horses seem a little agitated by that. Majestic
that's-
is calm as anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm
Let's see
gonna
how bad this roll. Oh fuck.
straight cast this time and just go. Okay,
Oh,
everybody.
thank you.
Okay, that wasn't that scary,
Carrick,
right?
go ahead and roll
Yeah.
again.
Oh god. There's my button.
And
That's
I-
And Gifton, you hear one of the back two going, "Oh no, I did not, did not
that's better.
like." But
Oh.
Carrick slowly gets him to calm down. Dale did not like
it's
that.
Okay. It's okay. See, look, we saved all that time. No bad sky grabby things. Okay.
Corvus and
I think I
RG.
figured out my one of my downtime skills.
Animal handling.
Yeah.
Corvus and RG, the Fardo seems to have come to a halt. You staying inside, or are you?
I'm
Coming
just
at-
gonna hop up.
Yeah.
Right.
Kind of exit.
Right, RG, you hop on out, and
Are we trees?
You are not trees, amazingly.
Oh, okay.
This isn't that one again
And
that we had.
Corvus, as you sort of look around, yep, Fardo's intact. There's someone on top of the Fardo. Okay. Oh yeah, there's Dolphwood. Wait.
Who's on top of the Vardo?
On top of the Fardo, you see perched a figure. Just, idly sitting on the roof, one leg hanging down. A pair of wings sprouting from its back, folded right now, and with a sort of strange green tinge to these otherwise white feathers. Their outfit seemingly to be just simple leathers, some furs around their waist.
It's okay, Nelly.
He's reaching over to Archie's shoulders,
Nelly,
keeping an eye on the figure.
And
All right,
this
Nelly.
figure seems to tilt its head a bit as you're staring at it, and then waves its hand.
Wave back.
Hi, guten Tag.
And looks surprised, and then just puts its finger to its lips.
Corvus, what are you on about?
Are
Who
you talking to
to?
someone?
And RG is going to at that point turn and look at Corvus, and then turn and look the direction he's looking.
There's nothing there, RG.
It was like, you seeing things again?
Person on Vardo doing pursed lips, finger.
And
push.
this person, long sort of blonde hair. It seems feminine, and as it sort of unslouches, yep, you can see a chest. It's definitely feminine. Definitely an angel.
Oh,
Just-
just right there. Nice.
Shakes its head again and sort of shh.
Yes. I'm sorry. The teleportations, different area, different visuals. My apologies.
And the figure smiles at you, and just, she settles back down onto the roof.
All right, Nelly.
Great.
You're gonna be
Got
okay.
another
All right.
goddamn
Alright,
set
we
of
need to
angels
get,
watching
slightly
us.
at
Corvus?
We need to get sugar.
Yeah, I mean, he is lying, so he has to make a deception.
Like, Corvus, are you
Alright.
going to keep looking at her, or are you going to sort of turn your gaze?
He's gonna turn, yeah.
Corvus, as you look back towards town, you can see a figure descending from the sky. Black wings slowly floating down. It's a little hard to make from this distance beyond the colour. Seems to be holding a sickle, and it just sort of settles down onto the castle walls, or rather the town's walls.
Close or far away?
Decently far, more up far. It's on one of the, what do you call them? One of the towers. That's the word, tower.
Tower, yeah.
And just seems to be looking down at you all.
Okay, so deception check first for RG.
Yeah, go for it.
Is there something wrong?
Yeah, he is keeping something from you right there.
RG is just squinting her eyes a little bit harder and then going back over and are the horses okay?
Nelly's really upset, and so's Dale. We should get them
Sugar.
to get them sugar. They want their sugar and they want their apples.
Okay, one question. Which one's Luke?
Carrick, do you have it? The
Corvus.
two in the back.
Uh,
Dale's the one with the white blaze on his nose, and he's got the extra fluffy feet.
I'll be real honest, I could barely tell which one was Haas from all the other ones before. I don't think I can tell which.
How could you not tell
I'm
which one
gonna
Haas
squint at
was?
you.
Haas
You
was
are
like
rude.
murder.
Haas is the one who bit me, and that's how I knew which one he was.
While they're all doing that,
Oh, you
mess
got
with
keep
the
it
horses.
Corvus.
Yes, horse
Where's
face.
Rick Bill? Is Rick Bill around?
Rickville is still inside.
Still inside. He is. Fuck.
Maybe
Still
that's
inside
what
in the
I
sense that Corvus can see Rick Beale inside,
No.
or still inside as in
Still inside as he didn't come
see
out.
Rick Beale leave. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think you can see.
I'm
two things.
assuming the two angels can see each other.
That's an assumption you
Do
can
they?
make.
Do they make any recognition that they see each other? Is there any?
Give me a insight check. Actually, perception. It's just general perception. They don't seem to be acknowledging each other. Whether they can't see each other, or you don't know.
Okay.
We should really get the wagon moving because we need to get them settled somewhere, and I need to go fix that
Yeah.
Immore Temple really bad.
Yeah.
Orvis, are you all right?
Visuals. There's giant black tentacles wiggling about on top of the city.
He's seeing things again.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's actually kind of sad.
hop up and since we've been here long enough.
Do you think they can see the same things we can see?
Probably not.
Who?
The figure on top of the funnel seems to be chuckling to herself.
I mean, because they're in the empty, right? So they can't see. Like,
they don't.
things
They,
or
they don't
liquid.
know what this is. It's vague to them, from
Oh,
what I
okay.
understood.
Because, like, well, you know, it's the sad place.
It's the sad place, but it's also the place where they just kind of exist and reach forth. They don't know what they are doing.
GM, since I was already told we should get moving, and since I can see buildings all here, and we've been here enough,
You know
I
where
think
you
it'll
are.
just be easier to go to this end and get in, since this is gonna have to go
otherwise
up.
you'd have to turn around and go back down the road. Yeah.
And since it's been a while, we determined north is up on this
Yes.
map, right?
Do you think
Okay.
Father Stone and Father Turner will be happy to see us back in town?
Probably, but if we should get going, we should go to the east
Archie,
side. It's easier to get in.
where did they bury Thaldir?
Oh,
I think it was the Immore Temple, wasn't it?
No, it was Dylan.
No, it was
Dylan
Dylan.
Temple.
it was Ilan. Was I?
He's actually just going to turn and point.
That's what I say. I would have still been there. So
What you can, when RG turns and points, what you see is a very, very small tree, as in a baby one.
Kara, can you take me over there really quick, please?
Yeah, of course. And okay, we'll move over there with you.
All right.
Somebody himself. Oh my. Okay.
A hand reaches out.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm doing the one action version, not the 8 hours.
Okay. Okay. Jesus, 100-foot radius.
Yeah, it's big.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. This
Okay.
is gift in not knowing.
So,
She's supposed to encourage plant growth really quick.
Life.
so you move over towards Faldir's little grave tree, and you point at it, and then there is suddenly the sound of. It's almost explosive in sound of the wood growing and expanding rapidly.
this could be a
And then
lot
an
harder
actual
to get.
explosion as a grenade gets launched.
And the ground itself churns a bit as roots suddenly sort of thrust through and so on.
Okay, that was
Faldir's body rises from the ground in a large bush.
Oh, that was way more than I meant to do.
And
I am so
the
sorry.
grass around it suddenly becomes tall and thick. Flowers spurting, blossoming, withering a bit, just becoming completely overgrown.
Ooh.
For 100-foot radius.
Not
This is a lot
Other
harder to be
trees
a
as
lot
well,
harder to get out
growing
of.
larger.
Ooh, Gift has got that look. Oh, I fucked up.
And
RG has that expression of just kind of pursed lips of, yep.
you can hear a few sort of very, very distant exclamations coming from this sort of direction. As,
Oh god, that's gonna hit all the city.
I'm gonna go back in the wagon.
All the city?
Well,
100 foot. Never mind. I thought it said 100 miles.
yeah.
No,
Okay, that makes more
100
sense. That makes far more
probably-
sense.
And the map's not the scale anymore.
yes, no, it's not the
Yeah.
scale.
I was kidding. Well, we have a bigger problem.
So we're surrounded by a whole shitload of grass.
Yep. It takes basically. It was that times 5? Or times 5. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every foot it moves.
Yeah. Basically, you are now in the tall grass, gifting and care, and actually the rest of you have a 100-foot radius. And you can actually hear a somewhat familiar voice, a female voice from within the sort of strange glass temple / greenhouse.
Oh,
Mistakes were made.
Sister Smash.
Gardner.
Sister Gardner, that's right.
Because she's
Yeah,
got a very
it was
unoriginal
her
name.
It was. I knew it was tied. I couldn't remember what it was, but yeah.
And to those closest to it, you can actually hear a sort of struggle from within, as if somebody's trying to push through some of the overgrown plants.
Quick care, they'll never find us. We can run now.
Oh Lord, what have I done to what? And you can see the rest of you. You can see the temple's sort of little glass door trying to be forced open. It's very hard to see the figure from within amongst all the foliage.
Archie's digging in one of the pockets of the bag, pulling out her short sword, and just start trying to cut through.
What spells do I have to do?
I just wanted to help the tree grow.
Actually, a better idea. I'm using the Lasha Tang and basically spinning it.
I think you need to learn
You
how
certainly
to
did.
control it more.
Sorry. Hi, Sister Gardner.
And
Corvus is going to go in the bardo.
you're in the Vardo. Okay, Rick was just sort of bobbing there.
Rick Bill, Corvus goes up to Rick Bill, holds out his hands. Pen, paper. Starts writing stuff down. Angel, black wings. Angel, green wings. Holds it up.
Rick Bill stares at you.
Green wings on Vardo. Black wings on Tower.
Rick
You might need to tell him Rick Bill might not be able to read.
Yeah, you might actually be able to speak in English to Rick Beal. It's
We don't speak
Rick
English.
Beal communicating to you that may be the problem. Well,
Whisper
common,
to him.
yes, but you may be able to speak normally.
Say we speak.
Corvus crumples paper. Rick Bill, can you understand what I am saying?
There's a bob.
Quietly. Okay. There is. You read.
There's a bob.
2 bobs for no, 1 bob for yes.
He sort of seems to hesitate briefly
Come on, Rick Beal, tell him
as
no.
he has already bobbed.
Refuse everything.
He's been bobbing because that's what the emphasis is.
Technically, he's bobbed
Okay.
twice.
Okay.
I mean,
Start over.
for
Can
he has
you
the system already.
read 1 bob yes, 2 bob no.
He bobs. 1 bob.
Okay.
Oh no,
No, not this.
poor Bob.
Yarp.
One bob, one burger.
1 bob yes, 2 bob no. There are angels outside. Do you know about it?
Rick Bill bobs up and down twice.
Okay. The one with green feathers shushed me when I was looking at her. Is that a problem? 1 bob yes, 2 bob no.
Rick Bill seems to stare at you before he starts floating towards the door.
No.
You can't really stop him. He's just kind of incorporeal.
I mean, he can
Rick Bill,
talk to it.
can you tell Care? Maybe?
Rick Bill
Before-
seems to look around as if in desperation to be able to try and communicate something other than yes or no.
Hey, to the GM.
It really looks like spinning.
Yes.
I did climb back up.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing nothing seemed unusual with flying set. Actually, yes, nothing. I'm guessing since you didn't mention it, there was nothing unusual
Nope.
with flying sets.
True sight.
I know, but
Yeah.
And no, blind sense is
always
something to
been-
bring up, yeah, but no, there is
Yeah.
nothing unusual.
okay. And I am starting to.
I'm really sorry,
Move, by the
Sister
way.
Gardner.
Try
I
and
didn't
get
know
through.
what
You-
I did.
you
I
did this?
didn't- yeah, I'm sorry. I
What?
just like
I mean, this is wow.
we used the tree to get here, and then I thought I would
You
see
used the tree?
Salvier's grave. Yeah, we did the tree travel thingy, and we can. Yeah.
Oh, She seems a little lost for words, as if I don't know what to do.
Is there anything I can do to help? I mean, do you need help trimming it or something?
I mean, I could do with some help. And Kara goes, not in your condition.
Well, maybe my big strong husband can help.
There's a brief look of agony on his face as he has just been volunteered for something. And Sister Gardner goes, I'd be very thankful.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't do that.
What?
Well, what kind of animal might be really good at clearing this?
Horses.
She scratches her head briefly, looking at the
goats,
overgrown grass. Yes, goats, sheep.
All right,
A lot of them?
I am going to... No, I'm not going to flare out the wings. I'm not going to flare out the wings. I'm going to cast Conjure Animals, and I'm going to concentrate, and I'm going to summon a whole bunch of fey bestial creatures in the form of goats, and then command them to start chewing this up.
Now, here's the fun thing with this.
Yeah.
The GM gets to choose what appears.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You just select the CR.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Fuck.
But I'm going to be a nice GM. And I'm going to ask you to roll me a D100.
Oh, no.
That's not a nice DM. All right.
I'm nicer than she could be.
I get to
All right,
choose.
All right. So you get to choose.
But she still chooses the CR.
Yes, you choose the CR,
Yes.
so I assume you're going for the lowest.
I think the goat. I don't know what a goat would be.
They would be the lowest possible.
Yeah, it'd be lowest possible
Yep.
then. I'm getting eight.
Okay,
eight quarter
piece.
CRs.
All right. 1 second.
Oh, don't worry. I'm basically just continuing to make this worse.
I'm going to 5e tools, so I just want to see what the options are.
There's goat.
Is it a fake goat though? Because it has to be a fake.
Whatever it is, it's fake. It's fake.
It's a fey spirit that takes the form of a beast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right. So, you draw into the Feywild, trying to summon forward some spirits to take the forms of animals.
Come here, and help
And-
me, please.
Goats are 0 CR.
Those,
Goats are
those,
0.
those tricksy Fey, they do sure love to fuck around.
Elk.
As
Cow?
giant badgers appear.
Ah, that's gonna go bad.
And
It's not
so
honey badgers,
and
so don't care.
They sort of instantly array themselves in a line in front of you, Gifton.
Okay, that's not what I tried to do.
Badgers? Okay, sort of ask.
Badgers.
I don't know. I'm just figuring this out, okay? I thought it would be helpful.
Sister Gardner sort of scratches her head briefly before maybe they could help pull.
All right, I'm gonna ask them to do whatever they can do to help pull up the undergrowth.
All right. They sort of make weird badgery noises at each other.
Badger.
Before they sort of move towards the grass and just start sort of digging at the ground, trying to bring this down.
Will that work?
That helps.
Okay.
I mean, this is sort of like a blessing, I suppose.
Kind
It's
of.
gonna take me 4 rounds to get out of this.
I mean, I'll make sure to dig out the Vardo first and get it out of there.
And
I am very, very, very sorry. My magic's a little weird anymore, and yeah.
but that's okay. I mean, I like working with plants. She looks towards her temple.
I don't like working with plants.
And I will take it as an experience from the graces of Illan to Crowdies.
I'm so sorry. I was just trying to do the one tree. I didn't know it was gonna spread so far.
Oh,
God, I forgot she knows who we are. She recognizes
Yes.
us.
Yes, we can't really just get away from
Yeah.
this.
well, then you must practice to harness your blessed powers.
I could
Try
move
me.
the earth around. Would that help?
Oh God,
Oh,
don't
no.
have her.
Don't worry, the Badgers can do that for you.
Listen, I'm sure we have followers here, and I'm sure it will be an experience for them to wander through these wild plants and nurture and tend to them. Yes, that's what we'll do.
Gifton looks completely like disheveled and sad. Like, pregnancy
Oh,
feelings are bad.
And she's gonna look at you and go, "Oh no! Look, I can turn this into. I can make this a positive."
I'm sorry. I really like your temple.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your blessing to our land.
She may like plants, but she hates grass now.
Weeds,
Yeah, it's
so many
probably it's
weeds.
the grass that is the most annoying.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get out of your way. I'm gonna leave. I'll concentrate on the badgers and have them keep working in the area. And we'll just go. Just go. I've ruined everything. Going away.
Alright, so you guys slowly work the Fardo through. Inside, Rickville is making motions to leave again.
No, Rickville. One last question. Can they see you if you don't want them to see you? Yes, 1 bob. 2, no bob.
2 no bob.
There is no movement from
no.
Woe as he tries to pass what you just asked. Before there is a hesitant single bob.
So you can stay hidden. Okay.
There's
You
2
can go-
bobs.
That's a no.
There's a single bob.
Then don't leave. I don't want them to have any sort of ire yet. They may just be watching.
Wait, your question was, can they see you if...
Can I go back in the Vardo?
Let's get in. You're okay getting this through, right, Carrick?
I mean, I've been doing this. I already said I already moved it.
Yeah.
So I'm already trying to
Yeah,
shove
he
my way
does
through.
not have much trouble catching up with the Fardo as it is not quick going.
It only takes 4 rounds. I calculated it to get out.
And he gets you both back into the Fardo gifted.
Hi, Corvus. Hi, Ricky. I'm gonna go sulk.
Rickville instantly moves towards Care, who looks at him as if hearing something, before he gives you a very confused look, Corvus.
Corvus holds out his arms like, I don't know what to do with this.
Hey, honey,
Yeah.
Ricky's saying Corvus is seeing angels.
Oh. He said he was seeing dead angels everywhere.
No,
No.
fine. There are 2 angels outside. One of them's on the tower, and one of them is riding on the top of the roof.
Is RG inside or outside, by the way?
I think that by this point, RG would have.
Anybody
after
we
trying
know?
to help clear the front with.
Do you know an
blades
angel
and
with?
that, probably
with-
back in.
She has green skin and green wings.
Alright, so
there's
you're
another
hearing this
one
as you come in,
with
RG.
I have to play something else. Can Corvus actually see the colors of her?
No, I can't.
Oh yeah, no, Corvus can't. So you do
Yeah.
see that there is a change in tinge because it goes from white to sort of greyish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and black is just darker gray.
How big is the Vardo, by the way? I've never actually thought about this.
Decently sized.
Okay.
One of them-
Basically, I'm probably not. I'm more curious if I
You
can
can
sense
you
anyone
can
in
hear
there.
this.
Oh yeah, I can hear it,
Yeah.
but I can't sense like them.
He
You
is keeping
can't
as
sense anyone
quiet.
towards the back of the Fardo.
He is keeping it as quiet as he can. So
Alright, well,
can find
I'm,
this-
I'm gifted and I'm in pregnant mode. Thaumaturgy flinging the Vardo door open.
Hey,
Wait,
not where we're driving.
hey, Carrick, stop for a second.
Okay,
Just
I'm gonna say
have I
you
gotten
are.
free by this point?
Yeah, you're about
First off.
over here when this happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I kind of the horses are getting antsy. They want their stuff. I'm guessing.
I know they do. But,
But if I
we
keep
have
stopping,
a
they'll-
passenger. Excuse me, person riding on the Vardo.
We have many passengers.
No.
Corvus will step out and look.
Okay. You step out and look, Corvus, and you see the angel looking down at Gifton, and then turning and giving you a disappointed look.
He is going to fling out his arms and go, "What?"
I hope you have a nice day. You scared the shit out of Corvus. Thank you. And then I'm turning and going back in. That's as much as I'm doing with this.
And
Who is she talking to?
There's an angel on the Vardo.
she sighs briefly.
Actually, there's a different than usual one.
And then she appears to anyone that's looking.
I'm
Oh.
inside the Vardo.
I was following the Vardo,
Yep.
so yep.
So you see this womanly figure, sort of slender, slight, wearing what looks to be, it's almost like armor. It's made from leather and furs and even bits of wood. She's wearing it rather casually, and she's sitting very casually. And yeah, there are white wings that sort of go into a
Talia, how you
light
doing?
green tinge. And Talia inside is looking at Gifton, yelling,
Oh, is Talia inside or is she out?
I'll tell you what's inside.
and now she's looking at Rick Beale.
I figured she was up with me. So
Do you want her to be up with you?
I mean,
I
I'll
want
be up.
her to be inside, please. This is way
Sure.
better.
I was actually gonna leave it up to the GM because I haven't been making her be up there. I've been letting her be where she wants.
she's looking
so.
at Rick Beale in confusion.
We really should confirm where people are before we assume that they're not there.
So I made a roll.
Talia, did you meet Ricky? Ricky, Talia, Ricky. Okay, cool.
What's the roll for, Carrick?
Trying to see if I can identify what that angel's from, probably. Which
I have a wild ass guess.
If anyone else would like to roll or make your own assumptions before I say,
Sure.
I have an idea.
I assume it's Ellen.
Religion?
But
that
me.
was that
that's
was
a
what
pretty
I.
good guess. I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm not even. I don't need rolls from you unless you really want a chance to fail. Just
did.
based on the theme, it looks like what you'd think an alien angel would look like.
Okay.
So
I
they
wasn't sure if
fucking no idea.
They didn't really explain too much about the religion to me, so
Yeah, and she
so-
appears, and well,
No.
the house seems to be quiet.
He's not good at that. Wait, what language did it just speak in?
It was common.
I'm
Well,
going to speak in Okian because I like doing this. He's not good at always staying quiet.
So you can speak it.
So you have heard.
I
So,
Oh.
Talia,
this is a very sudden development, and I do not know exactly what your intentions were. So I wanted to inform others as a precautionary.
Marathons from it. Just here to watch. You know, the newest curiosity.
Out of character. Did they? Did
What did
she
say
just
about-
say weir
Yep.
or
That one.
weir?
Can,
Who's weir? Who's we?
Can I WhatsApp me?
oh, I was just I didn't get to hear what got said. What she said.
We're just here to watch your newest curiosity.
Newest curiosity.
Who's we?
Oh, me
Looking around.
and she sort of points up towards the
Corvus
walls.
is already
Which
motioning
Corvus,
that.
you can see what she's looking at. The rest of you cannot. Him, I imagine there's a few others floating about.
So why the sudden interest? I need to get away from us because I'm doing
Well,
this.
after the return and the explanation, a few of us just had to come and see.
Well, Tarnstead
Just
Trading
noticed, like-
Company.
I think that one right there needs a bit more explanation too. The original what?
Oh, no, Raziel.
Res. I was figuring.
Wait, what about Raz? I just poke my head back out. What?
He went. We knew he went
Is he?
back home.
The return to the heavens of a fallen, or
How
not
was
so
the
fallen, it turns out.
That was the card Archie was keeping close to her breast. Thanks, Carrick.
I can almost guarantee the fact that they're here that they told
They're
us.
saying
they
the
were
return,
told.
yeah.
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 But that we were aware of. We play dumb until they reveal the information.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows how long they've been watching.
I will say, out of character, the fact that we're curiosity and they knew I could speak Enochian already blew that out of the water.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know you could speak Enochian.
No, they did.
Yeah.
They
Well,
were,
they responded after Kirk
Yeah.
did it.
and his
Anyway,
the response was,
but-
"Oh, so you actually can."
Let's bring this back in character.
Yeah, let's bring it back in. So, yeah, hi, nice to meet you. Sorry I messed up the temple.
Oh, it's
You're-
okay. It's a nice little display. With the little, hey,
So what happened
what happened?
after he came back?
Oh, he was taken into custody. He was very forthright with information, and they're currently deciding what to do with him. Whether it's going to be a trial or what have you.
Kitchen makes a face.
What about everything?
Everything else? Well,
You're cutting out, Kronos.
Mm-hmm.
Archie's
I'm
gonna kind
coming
of gesture
through.
like everything around them, like the world.
well, as far as I know, and we're not letting on everything, nothing's going to happen to the world. Nothing can happen to the world now. Your little escapades down into the pit. Sort of that. Which, I have to say, I'm actually a fan of. Quite like...
Wait, it actually made it close the door on the whole reset thing.
Yes. Well, without Morgani, who seems to have gone missing, which leads a lot of credence to his story. And with that little petulant child who showed up at the door once she's heard that Raziel had gone up into the heavens.
Oh, Gifton's got a look of, oh.
Alright. She's gonna kind of look through her head. It's like, yeah, that happens.
I'm afraid there isn't quite enough weight and power to be tossed around at that to trigger everything again.
Well, nice to meet you.
Oh,
I'm
nice to meet
Gifton.
you. Gifton, I'm Saquiel.
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 That please.
I can type that if you would like me
Thank
to.
you.
Please
Yes,
do.
please.
And
Oh.
your friend?
Don't know him personally.
And at what point did you decide to start riding along with us?
Oh, when you went through that little gate.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was very enchanting. I had to experience it.
I was told from the Illan priest up in Winden that that's an old thing from you folks.
Not really. I mean, we've used it now and then after going into their lands. Father doesn't think it's a proper thing for us to do without reason, you know? It's more
Oh,
of the
okay.
domain of the unicorns.
Ah, okay. Yeah, they're very nice. I met a really nice one.
What is Angel's opinion on unicorns?
They're a bunch of horny horses.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you would probably prefer we leave you and your friend alone.
Well, I mean, I suppose I should be the one leaving you alone. A little impertinent of me to be this close. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, you're just curious, right?
Yes, very.
Just a very sudden surprise.
I mean, I cannot wait to see what happens.
What?
I mean, like in general, are you hinting at something?
I mean, whether you guys go about and do something else, or the gods may call on you. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen.
All right. Well, I mean, Okay. Well, we gotta go in and
Corvus has a
It's
sudden
kinda boring
realization.
stuff. Really kind of boring stuff, and I think somebody's gonna have a really intense talk with his girlfriend in a moment.
Zach, well, I have
she's
a question.
Talia is standing there, jaws somewhat agape.
You mentioned Morgani disappeared.
Yes, they called a meeting, and guess who didn't turn up?
Have any of her, or is her angels and everything gone too? Or
Oh, the Muslims are still about. Well, they were off looking now.
does anyone know when any of them saw her last?
I haven't asked.
Okay, I will.
Oh,
Hopefully,
maybe I should go and ask. That's curious as well.
I mean, God, we could help with giving you an extra question.
I don't know if this lends any credence to his story though, but I can do this, and then Gibson's gonna activate her star form thingy, or druid form, and do the wing flip out.
Wow.
And I am the one that saw the weird vision of the white dragon with the 6 eyes.
yes, the first
The first dragon.
one of.
I had not heard anything about you being able to do that.
Oh. Let's just gonna tuck it back in.
Just like, I'm just gonna hide these big ass wings. Just give me a second.
Corvus,
Get that away.
Yeah.
the figure on the walls is descending towards you.
Friends coming to visit now?
Oh, he's probably seen me talking to you a lot. Little bit of a breach of protocol.
You're not gonna get in trouble, are you?
With him? He's not one of ours.
Can he
what
make
is
the
he?
assumption that Sickle and more like
If you want to.
What do you know? Which god he is from? Since I'm guessing we can't see him
He's
yet.
one of Immore's.
There's a sickle as a tell.
Oh.
And as he settles down near you all, he will become visible to everyone.
We have the plus one.
There he is.
And-
so
Well, nothing happened for
nothing
you.
happens to me. It's just he landed.
Middle-aged man, a short brown hair, seems to be wearing a sleeveless robe. Looks like it is kind of a priestly robe, though not one that you're entirely familiar with. It's just got those various accoutrements like a collar and everything.
Hey,
Where is he
GM.
landing? Yeah.
Short distance away from you guys, more towards the walls here. About 10 feet off from whoever's furthest out.
Oh,
So
we're
off
down there.
to the side
Yes.
from us comparatively,
Yeah, not ahead of you
behind
or
us.
anything, or behind, no.
Yeah.
Off to the side.
Okay. Yeah.
Curiosity.
I'm gonna wave.
She's visible. I'm gonna move within 10 feet-ish of her.
Yep, she's there.
Basically, does the blind sense trigger?
It does.
When she's visible. Okay.
And
Curiosity.
the male angel sort of sighs a little bit when you wave at him and just bows his head a little respectfully.
I will bow as well.
Good
Respectfully.
morning.
Good morning to you.
Greetings.
We should not be speaking with them. Oh, they spotted me. How would they have spotted you?
We can see things.
Yes, that one kept looking at me. I tried to tell him to be quiet.
I'm sorry, just the truth of that one keeps looking at me.
And
Did see you as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did say that there were 2 out here. So
Spooked him real
Yes.
good.
that's very troubling. And the figure
I used
walks
to
directly
be
towards you,
able to-
Corvus.
I used to
It
be able
kills
to-
him.
Out of
Hello?
curiosity, does that angel look familiar? Is he one of the ones we saw in the Doom timeline?
Oh shit! Yeah, do either of these look familiar?
Both of them
They're
do.
probably all in battle armor, so
Yeah.
Both of them. Actually, give me perception checks, all of you. I'm gonna give it to RG right out. While they were wearing
Is that
armor,
priest?
I'm not rolling
Was
because
this
I wasn't there.
this the guy that
Who's
fucking
that?
eviscerated us?
she does not look familiar. He does.
he was in the pit.
Was she the one that
Charged him with the scythe.
claw?
Yes.
Nearly eviscerated
Ah.
us.
There might be a actually, no, I need to do this. I have to do this. I have to do this.
You're
Oh, wait,
looking
so
very
he's the one that we
apprehensive
killed?
about that angel.
That's the one that we killed. Yeah.
And
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's going to work to keep the smile from happening.
he comes up in front of you, Corvus.
Archie's giving, not even trying to, she's giving a nod of recognition at the guy. Not making his attention, but just
your
like,
gaze is dead.
That's who he is.
Yes,
That's a sickness you carry with you.
indeed.
He's kind of proud of it. I used to be able to sense when angels were near, but I kind of lost that after I
Purified?
did. Yeah. And everything's kind of getting weird with my magic now. I don't really mean half the things I'm doing. I'm very apologetic.
Well, hopefully his Amor will be happy with what you're planning on doing.
Father seems to be happy.
Corvus is stepping back. His fuck angel in front of him.
Yeah, he's just still staring at you all the time you're speaking. But when you step back, he sort of bows his head a bit and goes, "My apologies."
It's very bright for him, and it's upsetting for him to stare directly at an angel. So he gets usually a little cranky when they're around.
Crankier.
He sees the actual.
I see all of it. There's like
Yeah.
eyes fucking everywhere. I'm
By
sorry.
the way,
Well, not on this one, probably.
just as a note, I am still speaking Enochian angels. So my comments, nobody's getting.
So, we should not be conversing with you. Our role here is to watch.
Okay.
And yet
well,
you are.
You know, we kind of called him out. Well, sorry, Corvus. I know you wanted to be subtle about it, but
I would just like to reassure you, we mean you no harm.
That is more than
Probably a good
appreciative.
Archie's keeping the last part of the comment, which is the for you, out of it.
I am Yomiel. It is
Yum, 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 yum.
Yomiel.
Yamiel.
I heard gummy in there, so I
L's.
because that's
Yum-yum.
Michael. I mean, there's a lot of L's in angel
Nice
names.
to meet you, Yamiel. I'm Gifton. Carrot, Corvus, Tilde.
Pleasure.
In there is a race here, Telia, my husband, Care.
Two
Totally.
pseudo dragons.
The rendered Fae, yes? He says, looking at you, Telde.
That has been a description that has been used.
How does it feel?
How does existence feel?
Tiresome.
Just know that.
Existence is pain.
Don't say that. You don't know what's inside me.
No,
They
just
could be listening.
Tiresome.
Some of the Warforged were a lot worse off from the experience.
There was a big explosion that happened as well.
Basically, their souls just being kind of adhered to something just directly. Ugh. Messy business.
I have been in this existence for longer than many others. It has become normal.
Carry
Normalcy.
almost
If you,
unbearable.
if you tire of this normalcy and wish to return to what you were, I'm sure it could be granted.
I do not recall what I once was.
Dead.
I do not know if that is preferable.
You're probably an affront to him, to be honest. Same with my eyes.
I would prefer that to not happen to Tilde, at least until we have a proper location for his soul secured.
I would not force it upon him. It is simply an offer.
Do you want to die?
I appreciate the
100
attempted
Yamio.
kindness.
Out of
Would
character.
you like a mercy killing?
Well, far more, what's the word? Personable angel, by the way. Out of character.
Well, it's very nice to meet the both of you. I'm sorry we probably won't get to talk very much. But if you ever have any questions about anything, we could just ask, and that would be fine. But if you just want to eavesdrop and watch from a distance, or that's also fine.
We are not just eavesdropping.
Oh?
There's a reason there are multiple of us. It's to stop the others from acting, he says, looking at Sacriel.
Balance. Keep the balance, in other words.
Yes.
Is it just going to be you two, or is it going to be a rotation of...
I'm sure there are many more waiting. At least one from each.
Except for maybe Morgani.
That I
I'm
cannot say.
guessing some will be it's more of a safety to have two to make sure one doesn't enact thing out of spite.
Is there anything we
He
can
just
do to
nods
help?
at you.
Is there anything we can
Can-
do to help Raziel?
If you are called upon as witnesses, speak truthfully.
How would that happen?
I'm sure one of us would be sent to collect you.
Oh
Would we
god, not
be
more angel
going-
flight.
You would be brought before the gods.
What little I know
don't
of
like that.
this is that
Can
is not-
I interject with that?
It would not harm you. Nor would you be separated from this mortal coil.
I guess that's...
I'm pregnant. I don't want this to happen.
Like temporarily or in the more we're killed.
Thank you for the question.
You would not be killed. No, you will not be entering the heavens the usual way.
Okay, so we can come back after. Okay.
I just
Let's
have
wait.
concern of seeing what a god is besides
I don't
what
think
they
you'd-
show.
You don't have
Just
you won't have your
close your eyes.
physicality, Corvus, because you'd be separated from your mortal coil, so you won't have the weird eyeballs.
And if you
those eyes
do,
ain't on
just
your
keep
soul,
your eyes
man.
closed the whole time up there.
The gods
Those
are
eyes better
truth.
not be on your soul.
What you see is what they would wish for you to behold.
Yeah, but he's worried because he's got the eyes to make him see a lot more than he really wants sometimes.
There is no more to them than what they wish.
Now I do want to see him.
Interesting.
Is that what you believe, or you know for sure?
It is a certainty that I
Is
know in
Haya
my heart.
okay? She said she went up. She said she went up top. Is she okay?
Are you telling them everything? He says towards the other one. And she just shrugs.
She's my friend.
Is this? See? She's my friend.
I guess
The child
it
is
has that
fine.
look of, oh.
I mean, to be fair, at this point, we kind of got to this point by the gods not telling people everything.
She was sitting
Everything
on
might
our
be the
brother.
route that might be better.
The child is fine. And we should be returning to our roles, he says, looking at the other one. Okay.
Hi. I'll pray to you and say hi sometimes.
Oh, thank you. Sorry about the disturbance.
No problem.
Oh.
I'll pray to you too, Yamiel, even though you seem a little bit unhappy to be
Ramiel?
here. Yamiel.
Yamiel.
I'm happy.
It's probably the least weird thing that's going to happen today.
I'm unhappy with her actions, but I'm positively elated to meet you all.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try and fix the problem with the Illan Temple if I don't make it worse.
Oh, I'll take care of that.
Or not the Illan Temple, the Immor Temple.
Immor.
Sorry, Immor Temple. Sorry.
The,
I'm gonna try and fix the
the
water
with
problem. I
the-
think I can do something about that.
the flooding.
Don't
that happened last
Put
time.
a lake in the middle of town, Gifton.
No, I'm
The
just
kids will
gonna
like it.
put a stone
you're one to
wall
talk,
block
having
the
helped
hole
do
that
so.
Got blown up into it, and then I
You're
figured
going to
I'd
be
move the water
endeavoring
out.
to fix the crypts.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix the crypts. I'm trying to try. That's my goal.
And my blessings on you, child.
Oh, that's okay. I don't want any more of those.
We do. Look down
You
again.
know,
and
Oh, God.
we
This one's gone
we,
better.
we already bear the blessing of Amor, remember?
Somewhat,
Yeah.
not that kind of blessing. I would not save you from death.
I think it's just. a bit
Well,
of a
that's good to know.
I mean, I would prefer him to save me from that personally, but I don't know about the rest of you. I like that.
I'm
not gonna say
extra
man.
get out of jail free card.
You die on his watch, you're dead.
No, I mean, I still have a safety net.
Okay. Well, you better both get off, I guess, to what you're doing. Ezekiel, make sure you let the. I don't know. Oh.
Huh? What?
Say, can you tell Ilan that I really like his trees?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
You're not messengers for.
I know. I'm sorry. Sorry. No, just don't. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. He's just a stick in the mud.
They're comfy, and my grandpa lives in a really big one.
Which out of character is why we killed him in the alternate timeline.
Just remember,
Also,
Ellen loves you, child.
Oh, I love Ilan too. I also love him more. More made me have a lot of comfort when things were sad.
We should definitely check in with Father Stone
So.
too before we leave.
That's
Well, I gotta go
Orlin?
fix the. No,
Or-
Father Storm is Imor.
Yeah.
You are not good at paying attention to churches, Corvus.
I thought, out of character, I thought Stone was the young kid.
No.
No, Talon.
Talon Temple is Father Turner, and then
Turner.
we have
And
Father
Stone is Amor. Okay,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
it's Father Copper Shield at the Orlin Temple, and Mother or Sister Gardner at the Illan Temple. And we don't know any of the other fuckers. And
Yeah, we do.
For the one, no, she's dead. She's probably dead.
But yeah, but we knew her, so we didn't know the Morgani.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was nice to meet you. Bye bye.
And you, he says, looking at you, Corvus. I recommend if you see the others, pretend not to.
Kind of hard not to see.
Many of them aren't as kind as I am.
Well, don't be lurking on places where it's very obvious.
I don't think they expect that anyone can see them. It's just like when I spotted those one angels and they got all unhappy about it.
Mm.
Yeah. But I can't do that anymore, so I am not in trouble.
Right, well,
We should get going with them.
see you around, maybe?
Okay, well, we won't see you around, but bye.
And Sakura just sort of does a strange little sort of backwards skipping hop. She waves at you before her wings flare out, and she
I don't know why I waved at the monitor.
and she goes into the air before promptly vanishing from everybody but Corvus's sight. And Yomiel has a far less dramatic launch into the air, just vanishing where he is on the ground, and then Corvus, you see him take to the air.
Actually, curiosity on
I'm
that.
not just expecting him to walk off.
You still detect him, Carrick.
Okay, actually wasn't what I was going to ask, but thank you for letting me know. I was going to actually see if, because flight off from grass, was there, like...
Kara,
There
isn't
was
that so
no
great?
disturbance.
Okay, that's
Kara,
right.
isn't that so great? I mean, they just go whoosh and they fly away.
No, they're just kind of hovering about a couple.
That's
Remember what I
anyway.
just told you, Corvus?
Yeah,
What?
Right.
What's that? Talia finally speaks up.
Tell you, I can see a lot of shit.
I saw.
I think she means the entire part with the whole us conversion catchery with Angel, but not the...
All right, so this is my brother, Ricky.
Yes, I assume that
right.
what it was about.
They did not say hello to me. Everyone, it hurts.
Rick Bill!
And he sounded positively sad.
what did he say? Because we can't understand him, correct?
You can.
Oh yeah, so I wasn't sure if I could not.
It just hurts.
Maybe they. I don't know why they didn't say hi to you, Ricky. That's rude.
I think we were distracting them.
Yeah,
from saying hi to you.
Were. And maybe they thought we couldn't see you, so maybe they thought they weren't calling you out. Who knows?
Sad bobbing.
Sad bobbing. Hey, Ricky, you want to help me
How
come
many
up with baby
bobs is
names?
that?
You want to help me come up with baby names, right?
Bob.
All right. All right. Why don't you take Talia up on the wagon while you explain to her a lot of things.
All this.
So Talia, have you considered that the gods are really kind of acting
Morgani's
strange?
missing?
She's kind of cray-cray actually right now.
You're not helping, Gifton.
Gifton.
Gifton, go inside.
Go inside.
Far door. Go inside the halfling.
Gifton, you should rest inside the Vardo. Carrick, you should get up front, start driving, and talk to Talia along the way about it.
you're gonna.
Sound good?
And she's actually dragging your arm to get back up on the wagon, Carrick.
I told you when you're ready, so I guess this is a good time then. Everybody else.
All right.
Kind of just
Just
landed
as a
in our
warning,
laps.
inside the bar there's going to be a lot of screechy noises because I'm going to talk to Ricky for a while. Bye.
Fine, I'll walk
Oh, don't worry, I'm
outside.
going ahead. And RG is going to give a salute, and she's going straight up the fucking wall.
Yeah,
I'm gonna yell. I'm heading to the King's Mercy to see if there's space, RG. So she knows where I'm going. So.
I'm basically gonna start a conversation with Ricky and Care about baby names. We need to come up with a list of girl and boy names. And Gifton's gonna prod the whole idea of is using Ricky and Razzie a bad idea for names? Does anybody oppose? You are tough.
Suddenly, you hear a
Also,
yell
Taldir's on the list. Because we got 10
behind the
names.
tree. From the tree, you hear a no. Or she was Raz's voice for some reason. Yep.
Stop naming things after
Requiem
me.
will
goddammit.
recommend if you're using angel names that you know, Sacriel and Yomiel.
I will consider these names.
They're going to be
But I will tell him very briefly, I'm only using the angels I really like.
What of Puriel?
Aw.
Oh,
Barpurial.
maybe that one, yeah. We'll talk about it.
Awkward.
That's an awkward one.
about that
Your
when
boss
Raz
stabbed
comes
her.
back.
Yeah, but he still loved her. It's awkward.
Yeah, that's still something I think he's going to have to face.
Yeah. All right. So I'm off the table. Go have your talk.
Oh god.
Corvus is gone too. He's just walking.
Yeah, we're ditching Carrick. Goodbye,
Carrick.
I'm also gonna walk.
Carrick,
Yes.
would you like to handle this yourself, or would you like to roll to try and explain very well?
I would like to roll because there's a
Okay.
shit ton of stuff and I don't want to have to try to talk all that out.
Alright, just go ahead and we'll use persuasion for this.
What's amazing is those two angels are getting really close because they're getting to listen to the explanation of events from
Yeah,
Carrick.
by the way,
Just go-
Corvus, they went up together onto the wall and seem to be talking as you guys have started heading away.
32.
Okay, so this is going to take a little longer than the actual wagon journey.
Oh, yeah.
But you are able to basically get around and pull up to the King's Mercy. And there seems to be spot in the stables, so that's hopeful. Carrick's doing this. Who wants to go in and try and check the
I was
space?
just gonna assume
But
that
Archie,
Carrick just
you
rides
are
around
fast
the
and went
city
over the
for a
wall.
while.
You could get there first unless
Yeah.
you wanted to go elsewhere.
Yeah, that's she's actually went there first.
Okay.
Charge me nuts, also we're last place. No, was Mercer working at King's Mercy?
No, she
No.
was at Meaty Soup Bone.
She
No,
went to the King's
oh,
Mercy
she
after the
transferred?
meaty settlement.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The
I
mini
got
soup one doesn't exist
Yeah,
anymore, my
that's
dude.
wrecked
Yeah,
and
The
gone.
owner died.
that's right. It was trash.
All right, so RJ,
Yeah.
you head into the meaty soup bone.
Uh,
No, the meat, not
King's
the
Mercy.
King's Mercy.
you go to see Meaty Soup
No, you
Bone.
got to meet Soup Bone, and you're like, oh wait, she's not here.
They're like, this is ruins.
5 seconds later, you're back at the other place. It's okay.
Right, but yes, you go to the King's Mercy, and you head on in, and immediately she doesn't see you yet, but you can see Marissa is serving a table right now. But who does see you is the owner.
RG's going to give a very quiet
Well, I just
finger
can't
with the
work.
mouth, like, shh. And I'm going to walk up behind her.
And he looks a little surprised to see you, but doesn't say
Wait till
anything.
she puts down everything.
Are you waiting until she puts down everything?
Yes. I'm
Right.
not taking
You
Pinch
get
her
up.
butt. Pinch her butt.
You get up right behind her.
Pull her tail.
Our party is full of bad ideas.
What are you doing now that you're behind her? She has not noticed you.
Reenact the famous
Once she
World
finishes
War
putting
One.
all the food down, RG's just going to calmly scoop her up in basically the bridesmaid guy, excuse me, I need to talk to my girlfriend for a minute.
Alright, so you scoop her up, and there is a screech. And RG, are you going to try and dodge the random flaming blow that comes towards your face?
No, she's just gonna let it hit her.
Okay, so you get smacked directly in the face for 2 points of damage.
Oh, she got some arms.
As there is a sort of incoherent screaming of "Let me go! Who are you?" and sort of mixing these words as she tries to get it all out at once. Before her eyes go wide open and she realizes who's exactly picked her up, and then just RJ, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Do
You
that.
hit harder than an angel.
What?
That's the fun part.
I didn't know you'd be.
Surprise.
Elias, can I take my break? Sure. Right,
And she's gonna look like, sorry, Elias.
he just shakes his head.
Get us rooms, you monster.
I've just got priorities.
Yep, booty call.
Right, you have your girlfriend.
RG's going to take a thing. So, where do you want to go?
Should we go for a walk?
Sounds good. And she's gonna kind of put her back down.
Yeah, and she'll actually just sort of take your arm and head out the side to King's Mercy and just start walking down the street with you.
There are several patrons that are just like, no.
And a couple minutes later, you can pull the Fado up at the King's Mercy. Carrick?
Yes.
You pull up the Fado.
I'm figuring I'm not done yet.
You are not done yet, not even remotely close to being done.
You're not getting out of this car.
Come on, Kara, let's go get us a room.
I was just saying,
They're
actually,
so
are
funny.
the other two actually, like, did we catch up to the other two
Tell-
that were out? Okay.
We're probably slower.
All right, so I'll take care and Dingus and Elias. Do you have rooms?
Oh, I should have expected the rest of you coming in. Yeah, we've got rooms free.
All right, we'll take them. We'll take the lot.
The lot. We've got 5 rooms.
We'll take the lot.
Okay. Sure.
We've got a noble coming down from Winden and some stuff like that. So we need rooms. Yeah.
But all the you're suddenly here for the other room. All the
RG's granddad's coming. He's Lord Alira.
Come again?
No, I did. We're back. This is a repeat visit.
Okay. Well, my rooms aren't that fancy.
Also, it'll be fine. I don't think there's any. This is the nicest inn in town. So.
Yeah, because the rest have burned.
I mean,
bad joke,
but yours was actually nice and new and pretty and nice, and I mean, it's really beautiful town. Anyway,
I should get some good linens.
All right, Carrick has a girlfriend. They need their own room. Cassie might be bringing her brother. Me and Kara are gonna have babies, so that's gonna happen.
What?
Pregnant.
Not here.
Not here. Don't worry about it. Oh, and we also have Telday with us.
Who?
Never met Telday.
The army assigned us somebody after Thaldir died.
Yeah, I think I should have supposed you would get a replacement. I'm real sorry to hear about that.
Replacement. It is not a replacement for Thaldir.
They sent us a dwarf about the same height, equally as grumpy, giant beard.
We received assistance, and he's traveling with us. We're going to be heading south. But yeah, we'll need probably all 5 rooms to get everybody into a room night. Also, if you see Corvus running around with his alchemist kit, just start telling him no.
Right. Okay. Karen,
he made acid in the last inn room we were in.
You got horses?
Yeah, we got horses. There's about 5 of them.
All right. Karen, can you go tell Tom to take the horses in? And another barmaid sort of waves and gives an affirmative nod before she heads out back.
Been?
Good.
By the way, I figure I'm going to be doing this in Draconic because I'm figuring most people out here don't understand that.
And you're
going
probably
through town.
defaulting to your language of rage and questions.
So giant.
Here, he just puts five keys down on the countertop.
I'll look at Care, who is going to be the manager of the keys.
Care will pick up the keys with his other hand.
All right. Well,
So,
thank you.
He's oh,
Big.
Yeah, how big?
Huh?
he sort of gestures to Care and goes, he's tall.
Yeah, we got magic items that let us be like human now, but I can't do that because we're worried about what'll do to the pregnancy.
Huh.
That would be really awkward if I had a human baby.
There's a look of horror on his face for a moment. Well, it's nice to have you back.
Yeah, good to have you have your nice in at our disposal.
Oh yes, right.
Disposal might not be the best word to put there.
All right,
Do tell Cass to go easy on the stairs, right?
Yeah, I gotta go pick her up in Wyndon. Yeah. Well, anyway,
What?
we'll be back. Yeah.
What do you mean?
I can I teleport now.
Adventurers.
Okay.
Adventure drug.
That's some expensive ass magic you're using there.
I will say, for the record, you were worried about me freaking out NPCs.
Oh, actually, it's not that expensive. I just have to really. You know what? You're having a weird enough day. We're fine.
It's not expensive. I just have to treat.
Father Stone is at his temple.
Yeah, he should
Wanna
be
get
around there.
weirder?
And there's some weird days. I mean, it's about here, and he sort of waves his hand about. The ghosts were already up here.
Yeah. Yeah. Flap up a couple feet, and you'll catch me. Okay.
Good to know. You're off to see Stone then.
Yeah, we're gonna head off to Sea Stone. I'll drop these keys with Carrick on the way out so he can get them to everybody. Really good to see you though, Elias.
Yeah.
I hope everything's going well. We miss you.
Business is booming, and yeah, things have been nice and peaceful.
Has the town been okay?
The Tarnstead Trading Company's
Yeah,
rolled back in.
Town's been good. There's
The fire
a little bit of
starts.
hoo-ha. A lot of donations to the crypt fund. Rebuilding's going well. Most places are in good order.
Well, I'm gonna go see if I can fix that crypt for them.
Is that noble that's coming down? Argie's grandfather?
Grandfather, yeah.
Grandfather. Is that for the
Lord-
auction as well?
Auction? What auction?
The Landor house going up for sale.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I've had a couple of nobles come through.
Oh, no. Keep a secret?
Yeah.
Argie's got a wedding ring. She's gonna go ask Talia to marry her.
Who's Talia?
Tell ya.
Or not Talia, sorry, not Talia. I'm just not like completely. Oh, sorry, wrong person. Carrick's gonna be asking Talia to marry him. Sorry, Argie's gonna
Carrick
be
walks
Does
asking
Argie know?
Marissa if she'll marry her.
Oh.
And she wanted to have Marissa meet her granddad.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for them. Oh, if it goes well.
But shh, and also shh. I don't want to get in trouble with Carrick or Argie about this because they're both proposings.
Who's Carrick proposing to?
Talia, she's this really nice half dragon that we met up in Wyndon.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, Carrick's a half dragon?
I mean, I suppose a lot of people go for the exotic types.
You haven't seen Carrick lately.
Oh yeah, yes.
Well, is he now bigger? What? Has he got a ring too?
Oh. All right, Gifton can't resist herself. All right, so you remember how Carrick was, right? And then Gifton is going to wastefully cast her divine form again and flare out the big ass wings.
Ah, Christ!
And I glow like the sun, by the way.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got.
Hey,
Push.
that man's casting magic from his hands. Care looks down at his glowing hand.
But anyway, he's got like this really big set of wings now.
As do you.
Yeah, you know.
Sometimes.
Cuthwait was hard. So was Wyndon.
Yeah, we got news of Cuthwait down here. And
Yeah.
Wow.
you weren't there, right?
Yeah, we were.
Chris, you lot just can't catch a break, can you?
No, that's actually how Thaldir died. Father RL got him in Cuthwait.
Well,
Kind
I'm real sorry to hear that. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been out to his little tree. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
Yes, the little tree.
The little tree is really, really nice.
Gifton, go to Father
Little
Stone.
baby.
All right, I'm going to Fatherstone now. Goodbye.
Yeah.
All right, safe walk.
Yeah, bye.
All right,
And we're gonna toss keys to Carrick on the way.
all right.
And somebody else's turn.
Yeah, so Telde, Carrick, Corvus, you see Care come out with Gifton.
Glowing wings. I'm not
who-
turning it off.
Who goes to hand the keys to Carrick, but sees
He's
that
deep in
he
conversation.
is deep in conversation and instead just offers them over to Telde.
Oh, I was making a deck save to catch him, but I was throwing.
I do want to confirm.
Huh?
Corvus was going to this place, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That
believe
is
so.
where Corvus was planning to take himself, right?
Yes.
Since we were walking behind and slower.
Yeah.
No,
and
I'm not
Tony's
gonna
never
take
been
you-
here. I
I'm
just
not
wanted
gonna
to
take
confirm.
You guys could easily be here at this point because while walking slower than a carriage, I don't think he was racing it in.
No.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure that was the
Yeah.
place that Corvus was planning to go and didn't just veer off somewhere else. And
Yeah. Unless someone
No,
has said
no,
that
no,
they're splitting
no,
from the
no.
group, I assume that they're still with the main party.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
on that part, I was probably going actually pretty slow because I was mainly focusing on
Just
how
talking,
to
yeah.
explain that.
Care offers up the keys to you, Telde. Got some rooms, 5 of them.
And what am I
Corvus.
supposed to do with these?
Get you Corvus in. Sure, there's some lad coming out for the horses soon, and well, get them settled. He says, looking at Carrick and Talia.
Care might as well keep one key for us.
Telltales,
Yeah.
this is
He will
this
do.
is the in King's Mercy. We stayed here before with not you.
Yes, that is correct.
The owner is Elijah. Eliza?
I'm gonna
Elias.
hand him a key.
You just want to hold on to the rest of them for the others, then?
I will give them to the others.
Well, we should probably go in and say hello.
Have a nice
introduce you.
time. And Care's going to start walking down the street with Gifton.
Bye.
Oh, Corvus, can you take that as a win?
Yeah. Dazzle. Cat.
He's not gonna take the other one.
Corvus will enter the Varda.
Dingus on Care's shoulder is looking back at Corvus, then sort of turns down to you, Gifton's just like beep, beep, beep.
I'm willing to let him get bit.
Going to try to slyly get Carrick's attention with the key.
Slowly holding a key out.
Just kind of like stand on the other side of Telia, slightly further down, and just kind of like wave it slightly. And then put it on like, I don't know, a stable door or something right nearby.
Okay. Yeah, do you want to put it on the windowsill? He's sort of out front.
Yeah, something that's right nearby, directly in sight. Just kind of like, I have this thing. I'm putting key here.
I am going to, because I actually have for my what do you call it? Meta magic. I have subtle,
Uh-huh.
so I'm going to remove the verbal and somatic emotes of mage hand and mage that over to me.
Okay. Right, you can do that.
I will use the sorcery points that I've not used
I
in a
would
long
like you
time.
to make a slight hand check because you're still trying to hide the floating key.
I was trying to hide the key.
You're going to let it just float by Talia?
Good point.
I figured you're trying to do it low, get it into your hand without her noticing.
Oh, I wasn't trying to get it into my hand.
No?
I was just trying to get it so it's
On the
Vardo,
Okay.
so that it's not getting knocked around by other people or something. Basically, kind of putting it on the other side of her, like, where I can't think of what the word.
Somebody you can just casually reach over and grab it as you leave.
Pretty much.
The bench of the Vardo.
Okay.
The front bench.
All right, in that case, you can do that. You can do that just fine.
Okay. And I finally get to use a sorcery point because those have been sitting there unused for months.
All right. Corvus, you head into the Vardo to get Dazzle.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Animal handling check, please.
Okay. All right, Dazzle. We are going to take you inside, and we're going to put you in a nice bigger bed that you can rest on, and then Kara and Dingus and Gifton will be with you shortly.
Okay. Yeah. She seems a little grouchy. And that tail tip does flick about a bit threateningly, but she lets you scoop her up with her pillow.
So, Carrick, while you're talking to Talia, make sure you give the horses sugars and apples.
And Tilda, are you heading in or are you staying out there?
You expect me to do all this at once?
Let's go, Tilde.
Sorry.
Going to need the key for Gifton's room because we're going to put this.
That's unfortunate. Care has that.
I am now literally going to have to be carrying around Dazzle.
You could just go put her in your room.
I could do that.
That would be a solution.
Carrick, a young boy comes up beside you and I go, taking your horses, sir.
Thank you.
Apples.
Can you make sure that they all get some apples and some extra sugar? Make sure Elias gets paid for it.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
And Talia
Go back to
will sort of get down off of the wagon with you, just listening to you.
this time.
Now you're going up into your room to continue
As
the
we're doing
conversation.
this,
Uh-huh.
I'm actually going to
Sleight of hand the key.
grab it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I help her down.
Yep,
I
she
mean,
does
worst
not
comes-
notice.
I was just saying, worst comes worst, she notices, and I go,
Yeah.
tell her they put it there for
It's it's as you head on in, there's a few people in here eating, drinking. Elias gives you a sort of wave as you're coming in. You've you're
changed a little bit, yes.
yeah. Of all of you, and Corvus, Telday, did you head in with Corvus?
Was there
Corvus
anything
and
I
Stout,
actually needed to bring in?
No.
Not really.
Okay, then
This
no.
is yourself.
But no.
Corvus
Just any of your
is
stuff.
and has been wearing his glasses. So,
Mr. Adalas,
Stuff is-
Logan.
you got rooms already.
Yes.
You get your keys.
We
Yes.
did. Kara gave them to us as we came in.
Tilde gave us ours. Talia, this is Elias. He was nice enough to deal with us for what were we here, a month?
Mm-mm.
Out
A
of
week or
character.
two.
Couple
Yeah,
weeks.
actually, it was a month, wasn't it? Yeah.
I was just saying it was quite a
I
while.
thought the lantern
Yeah.
fleet was where we got stuck for longer.
Nice to meet you, sir. And you, miss.
Congratulations.
Yeah, he suddenly looks a little petrified as his mouth opens to speak, and he stops himself. I've got to go serve drinks.
Elias, this is
yes.
Telde.
Wait, I don't know if
Telde.
did Telde come in?
Elias. Yeah.
No,
No?
No?
They didn't come
Yeah,
in.
I thought you said no.
no.
Oh,
Telde's-
sorry.
He needs to wait for RG, I'm guessing, to give her the key. Maybe.
Ah,
I don't
yes.
know. I'm guessing.
There is another one. You see him when he comes in. Big man, suit of armor. That is Telde.
Oh, okay. Right. I'll keep out an eye for numbers men then.
Yeah. Could you? No, I'll just get Kat to help me with the door.
But
This is Dazzle.
Care left.
That's-
Carrick,
Okay.
and this is Dazzle.
She's
Not Dingus.
round.
Very.
Less on the round, yes. She is very round.
That all seems to hiss.
That's. Do you want something to eat, Dazzle?
There are flashes images in your mind of not round.
This is where
Quite fit.
this
Very
this is-
sexy.
This is where
Quite fit. Best I've ever felt.
eggs, Scottish eggs were, right?
Yeah.
Scotch eggs. That's Scottish.
Scottish eggs. Elias, could you fix up and the egg that was wrapped up in the breadcrumbs and the bacon?
Yeah, sure. How many do you want?
Probably just the one.
Okay.
All that you have. Please save me from this
Dingus
thing.
is gonna want one if Dazzle has one. I'm just gonna say.
Many.
Make it two.
Two
Dingus will come back.
100.
Two it is. Well, you're gonna be coming. You're gonna be at the bar, or?
Well, I'm going to take this
Yeah, not my recommendation.
beautiful
Not to say I don't really
one
want to do.
upstairs.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't really want to be sitting down here with her. That's a big stinger.
She is going upstairs. She's going to get a nice bed to lay on, and then
Dingus did
one
not
of
look
the-
that scary.
this is Dingus's significant other.
The poor boy.
You might get
Okay.
a sting for that one.
I didn't even realize Dingus had a stinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's tried to use it like twice.
No, that was
say that
sarcasm.
from Elias. I'm
That's-
jokingly
Yeah.
saying that as Elias.
But you're able to head up and take Dazzle up and get her comfortable if you so wish. What about you, Carrick? What are you and Tally
Well,
doing?
we were going up to help her,
Okay, you're
him
going
get
up
in
to
the
help.
room.
and
then,
then she
um,
sort of gestures at the key. And goes, maybe we
Yeah.
should sit and talk.
Yeah, continue the.
Conversation.
Corvus looks up at the ceiling for any ghosties.
No ghosties that you can see.
Is Rick
Yeah.
Gill with you guys?
I
Rick Bill
can't
does
tell.
not seem to be around, Corvus.
It wasn't looking for Rick Bill, but we'll note.
I'm just saying, you'd notice him if he was there.
I wouldn't, because she's invisible to me.
No.
I was even his host for a little bit.
Okay. Archie. Marissa's just been sort of chattering at you, little bit of idle catch-up talk. I'm real sorry for sort of vanishing. I just some people got real nasty around here in the aftermath, and I had to get away. You know,
That's fair.
not nice hearing that the gods decided the meaty bone would burn because they had a demon working there.
Show her the coin and explain it.
Sure, the witch.
The coin.
That can probably be, yeah.
I had a question for you,
Yeah.
and it's kind of more than that at the other end. To put all in the open, I found out I'm a noble.
Really?
If you've heard of them, the Aliras out in Winden, I'm one of them. They've recognized me, and I'm also technically a Thald.
So your nobility.
I'm telling you that because it leads into my next question. And RG's going to into her pocket.
Are you gonna go down on one knee?
Doesn't really seem RG's full style, in all honesty. Just kind of sitting here on the thing. She's,
RG is actually shorter than her by quite a bit, so
Yeah. Hmm.
And
She's
as
gonna
you're sort of reaching for your
move it.
pocket, she just sort of goes, well, if you can't be seen with me, then
that's not it at all. I don't give a shit who sees with you. Do you want to spend the rest of your life with me?
I think so.
And RG's actually going to pull out the ring and open it, like official.
And she goes silent, staring down at the ring. You, really?
Yeah.
Even though I'm and she just sort of she gestures at her horns and seems a little choked up momentarily.
You could have 2 heads and 2 arms. Care.
Yes,
Now that you mention it,
I'd
Blah, blah, blah.
yes, I'd love to. And she actually just sort of reaches out and grabs you suddenly, pulls you into a very tight hug. Yes, yeah.
RG's going to reciprocate the hug hard and actually lift a bit.
And she just sort of clings to you for a moment, and she actually just starts to cry.
Aww. So you're gonna have me use my like one good spell today to send you both back up to Wyndon, so that way I eventually just go pick you and Cassie up, right?
Right, and she's going to be late back from her break because she is going to forget about that.
Nice.
I will say, as another character, that might not actually be a better idea. We spend the night there, talk.
Yeah,
She meets him proper and all that.
yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
You got to make the trip anyway.
Well, I mean, I might as well, right? I can send you up
actually-
there. I'm not going, but I'll send you.
Yeah,
up
well,
there.
it saves Grandpa having to make the trip back
Yeah.
and forth and all that too.
Speaking of which, Cass,
Yes.
morning's been a bit slow. You woke up, had breakfast. Not much of a big ado there. It's familiar, it's comforting, but yesterday it wasn't terrible. It didn't go terribly, but it didn't exactly go great,
No, it didn't.
and it just leaves that sense of unsettled business. Made it a little hard to sleep, in fact. But it is a new day.
Well, Cass is going to go down and let Sigrid know if another steel shot comes by looking for a room, just to use the money that I put down and put him up for a few days.
Of course, dear. I'll make sure they're comfortable.
But I don't know. I don't think he'll come.
Oh,
But just in case.
just in case, yeah. You're right,
But I
dear.
have- It was a long day. It was a long night.
And she actually just reaches out and sort of pats your hand briefly. Well, I know my breakfast will help with that. Can't help but feeling good after eating here. You staying another day, or?
It depends if I get picked up today or not.
Oh. It's, you got a way to tell them you need to be picked up?
Maybe they'll contact me, maybe they won't. And later on, if I don't hear from them, I'll go over to Grumps and ask him to send them a message.
Alright, well, there's always a seat open here. Well, figuratively for you.
Mm-hmm. I thank you for that. I do appreciate it.
I can't stand seeing you like this. Yeah, something to cheer you up. And she's pulling down that also strong alcohol again, Cass.
Oh, the Kegatron lives.
And she's pouring you a shot glass of it. Get your spirits up.
Cass will look at it and slug it back, and then just kind of lean back and breathe fire.
Oh, it's not that bad, dear. And she takes a slug of it as well and just does not seem phased.
It would have been better if she takes a slug of it and all of a sudden she's breathing fire. Oh, it gets worse as it gets older.
Oh, is there anything you want to be doing with your day, Cass?
Cass is going to go pick up the dozen cinnamon rolls.
Yep. All right, so you head over to Millie's and you get your cinnamon roll order, and it's definitely more than a dozen. There's a couple dozen here.
What?
I was making a tray anyway, and I made a bit too much dough, and you know how it goes.
Well, thank you, Millie.
Of course, dear. You tell all your friends that I said hello, won't you?
Oh, yes, I will. Most of these are going to one of them.
Just the one.
The little one.
You sure? Oh, that's impressive. She can pack that away. Okay.
Well, she keeps saying she's pregnant, and that I kind of vaguely remember when Mom was pregnant with Cirrus, she ate. Cassis stops and kind of does the eye back and forth like a horse.
Oh, you can't be saying that.
I know, but
Serious.
Why are you trying to give me diabetes?
I think that's just death, not diabetes.
Well, have to remind you that there's a slight scale difference, but I will never besmirch someone wanting to partake of plenty of my goods.
oh, if she doesn't eat them all, these are going to get spread far and wide too.
Oh, they better. Oh, and you must tell them where they come from.
Of course, Millie. Of course.
Good girl. And she sort of finishes boxing them up for you.
But I think I might go talk to Grumph and have him send off a message to them.
Well, if you're leaving today, then you make sure you come back soon, because I know you can now.
We'll probably be making trips back and forth. It depends on how the situation goes down south.
Oh, no situation should ever keep you from me.
Well, if Gifton isn't able to do anything, unfortunately, it will take us a lot longer to get here because traveling on hoof is a long trip.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. You seem very resourceful.
Oh, there's plans in the works already, but that's neither here nor that's not now. But if you see my brother, just give him a good smile. He needs it.
I will do. I'll keep my eye out.
And Cass is going to kind of do he's this much taller than me, about this much wider.
Abs for days.
Tell you what, if I see him,
He is so
I'll use some of
chiseled.
my wiles, then I'll I'll entertain him for a bit. She says, giving you a very cheeky smile.
Oh. But Millie, I think he might be a traditionalist. He might want to make you a steel shot.
I suppose it depends how handsome he is, then.
I mean, bearing in mind, he spent how many days on the island? He has no fat on him. He's probably still dehydrated. His muscles are the only thing that's showing.
Hugh Jackmaning it up.
Yeah, he is Hugh Jackman muscle on display.
There's a reason why Gifton blushed so hard.
But
Cass is going to do this weird thing where she's just going to touch the tip of her chin, give Millie the sultry look and go, I'm pretty. He's better looking than I am. And she's going to do the dangerous eyelash ting, 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 ting thing, where she wiggles her eyes, and then she's going to trot out.
You need some more weight on your love, Millie says as you head on out.
She could fatten your brother up.
Millie is a dangerous one to get into a relationship with.
Cirrus the baker.
Right, and you are able to head on out with your baked goods. You want to go straight to Grumps, do a message?
Cass will go over to Grumps.
Okay. You are able to head over to Grumps. So, looks up when you come on in. Oh, did you try to scroll?
I haven't been back to them. I was wondering if I could get you to send a message to the little one for me.
Oh, the Fae.
Yes, please.
Certainly. What's your message?
Things didn't work out as planned. Ready to come home?
Okay, short but sweet. I like it. We call it 300 gold pieces. This was a bit of a discount for one of my favorite customers.
Cass will pay him the 300. Want a cinnamon roll? 2?
Ooh, please. And he'll take a cinnamon roll from you, and he starts eating it even as he starts preparing the other spell components.
Oh no, sticky bun everywhere.
Oh, Gifton's going to get the sweetest, most cinnamony smell.
Where's the message again? Ready to come home?
Yeah, just let Gifton know Cass is ready to come home. And I will meet her at the temple. Thank you, Grumph. I do appreciate it. And Cass is going to wave and trot over to the Yellen Temple.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Aren't you gonna wait for the response? You know I can only do this a number of times a day.
Right,
Actually, yes, Cass will wait.
He finishes off his roll and then commences with the actual spell casting. Gifton, we're heading over to Father Stone's when suddenly you get a voice in your head. Which for a moment you're like, "Who the fuck is that?" And then, oh wait, hang on, no, heard this.
I reach for my weapon.
Yeah,
danger.
And the voice says, "Cassiopeia is ready to come home. We'll meet at temple. Also, if you want to provide blood, very willing to pay still."
Can't come today. Just teleported. Get tomorrow. Tell Cass angels everywhere watching us. Bye.
Concerning. Okay, so they can't come today. They just teleported, apparently. Also, maybe losing their mind a little bit. She said something about angels everywhere watching us. And he suddenly turns to look behind him.
Cass is going to have this very steeled look when he turns back around.
Sends a shiver down my spine.
Cass is going to set down the extra tray of cinnamon rolls. That is a bribe to say absolutely nothing about that message.
Confidentiality is part of the price already, but I will take this bribe.
Yeah, you don't want to eat all those cinnamon rolls.
And Cass will go, thank you. I do appreciate that. I will be waiting for them tomorrow. And you have a good day.
And you too, miss.
And Cass is going to step out of the room, out of his building, and look around really quick.
Angels everywhere.
Angels everywhere. Just great. And Cass is going to trot over to the Illan Temple.
Okay. You head on over to the Illan Temple.
Oh my god.
It's there's the priest out front as usual. He seems to actually, even for an Illan worshipper, seems to be tending to the garden a hell of a lot.
He's hanging out by those trees for some reason. Just a lot.
Cass is going to wave as she comes up.
And he gives you a little wave in return.
Hi, how are you today?
Oh, I'm just grandchild. What about you?
Hard couple days. Just to let you know, me and my friends will probably be coming through here tomorrow, so just no surprises. Would you like a cinnamon roll?
Oh, no, thank you. But thank you for the offer. Your friend's coming through, via the tree again.
Yes. I thought I'd let you know, so it's
Oh,
I would, if it were me, I would think it would be a little off-putting to suddenly have people come trouncing through.
surprising, but not off-putting, no. In fact, if you could tell me the time, I'd very much like to witness it again.
I don't know.
Ah, a shame.
If he's at the temple, you could get him before, because I'll probably send you a sending when I'm coming to get you.
But if I know ahead of time, I will happily let you know.
Oh, thank you. Do you want to come inside, or?
Um,
I'm not trying to convert you or anything, he says with a smile. I'm just offering somewhere to sit.
No, I think I'm going to stroll around and just look. I think I might head out of town for a little bit since they can't come by today.
Continue to wear Centaur Watch out.
Just to walk and relax and try and shift my thoughts on things.
Well, getting out and about away from the city, I understand how that can help.
But I thank you for the offer. I do appreciate it.
Oh, please, my doors
I
are
don't
always
think
open.
I don't think I've ever gotten your name. I'm Cassiopeia.
Father Ted.
Cass kind of gives him a sidelong look. Ted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Does he give talks?
And he actually offers out his hand.
Cass will shake his hand.
Now you're a werewolf.
He has a very strong grip, Cass.
You have got a very powerful grip.
It's tending to weeds and such. Strengthens the hands.
Those must be some mighty weeds.
Oh man, I need to bring him back down to help us with our temple.
Unfortunately, only the mightiest of weeds in Inland's Gardens.
Please don't tell me they have siege equipment.
Yeah, if they did, might actually be easy to deal with. No, they like to burrow very deep.
Well, then I will leave you to your fight with the weeds, but thank you again for the offer. I do appreciate it.
Anytime, child.
Cass is going to wave, and she's going to happily trot off.
Okay, right, you head on off.
And Cass is going to actually loop around to Kristoff's.
You go around to Kristoff's?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, you head on out that was the...
South gate, so she'd be going
South
back
gate?
up to the northwest. No, wait, northeast gate.
Oh wait, the Ellen Temple's down south, isn't it?
Yeah, it's way down south, south
Yeah.
side town.
Okay, then never mind. I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to trot out of town, a little ways out of town.
Okay, in fact, you'd have to cross a river.
Yeah.
I'm on the south side of the river. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
If you wanted to, though, you can go back through town and then head out the eastern gates. Northeasterly.
Yeah, Cass is just going to head out into the field a little bit.
Okay. Alright. You can spend some time out in the wild, well, air quote wild, outside the city.
Yep.
Gifton,
Yep.
you head on over to Father Stone's. The door is open, and there are actually looks to be people down sort of in work overalls coming on out.
Father Stone! I'm still glowing, by the way. I'm not turning this off. I need it right now. It makes my spellcasting better. Father Stone!
Gifton?
Yeah, look, I want to fix the hole really quick.
What?
Do I have permission to go fix the hole?
Yes, but do come in.
All right, we're going through. Bye.
What?
Can go down.
No. I don't know. Is it this way? I don't know. Honey, do you know the way? Is it this way?
I mean, what do you mean fix the hole? Like,
Well, we're gonna need out to the river area so we can just like seal it in, and then you're gonna fill it.
Yeah, over there, I guess.
Yeah, I
Right?
guess over there. I mean, that's probably where the hole is. Father
And
Stone, where's the hole?
Father Stone's actually now coming out, moving past a couple of people. What do you mean? Where's the hole?
I want to fix the crypt. Where's the hole?
It's in the river.
Well, show me.
Slow down. It's very nice to see you again.
It's very nice to see you too, but this is something I have to maintain right now, and I really want to let it go.
Okay, you are glowing and
I've got flap the wings one.
Congratulations.
Yes, that's cool, and I really appreciate that. But I just want to fix the hole so I can let this go.
Okay. Okay. Right.
I did a dumb thing and I showed off earlier, and I've had to keep my face like this.
Okay. Lana, can you watch the temple for a bit? And you just hear a sort of yes, Father, from within.
Yep.
And he will actually.
You look quite well. How's everything going?
Oh, not bad. They have thrown money at me, and I am now trying to figure out how to get the water out with some fine gentlemen who I think are trying to get every coin from me they can.
Oh, good. Well, I can move the water and I can fix the wall. So let's go do that really quick, and then you can spend the rest of it getting everything fixed down there. So where's the hole?
And he leads you down to the docks.
All right, down to the docks.
Oh,
All right.
mold earth. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm casting wall of stone onto the stone.
And
that worked
he
too,
sort of
yeah.
gestures. He leads you over to here, and he just sort of gestures down into the water. It's somewhere down there.
Okay. Well, I have a cloak of the manta ray.
What? No. Kat says.
Actually, I can do two separate things. So let's see. I can do. Yeah. All right. I am. I'm assuming I can try and look for it, right?
Yes, you can. You can try it and roll a perception. It will be at disadvantage because you're trying to look down for a hole in the river.
All right, I am taking one of the remaining ones out of there to get rid of the disadvantage.
Okay.
So normal.
Normal. Oh,
yes.
Wow. Okay. You can actually see it's a bit hard to make out because it's basically directly parallel. You have to look down from this dock at the sort of facing. But yeah, you can make out some shadows that you think, oh, that indicates the holes right there.
Yep, I'm going to start seeing some notes, and I'm going to slam down the wall of stone.
Okay.
I'm going to concentrate on that for a full 10 minutes.
Okay.
So the water's going to churn for a bit while it solidifies. Then I am going to cast Control Water. I'm going to move all of the water away.
How are you doing this, Waterstone?
I'm doing this wall of stone so it goes above. And then I'm going to reverse waterfall everything over the wall of stone.
Okay, so you're creating a sort of semicircle outside the hole.
And then I am doing fucking Moses and parting the water and making this waterfall thing happen. Just all the water's just going to start shooting out of the crypt, and then I'm just going to basically start. I'll cast Stone Shape to fill in the hole once I get all the water out.
Yeah.
The Stone Shape is not a concentration.
Oh,
spell,
yeah,
so.
no, I'm having to control water.
Yeah. 50 foot square, I think is like that. I can do lots of crazy shit with it. I can basically change the direction of water, and that's what I basically want to do.
Yeah. Okay, I will say the crypts are incredibly expansive below the city. You are not going to be able to get all the water with one cast.
That's fine. I can cast it multiple times.
But you can get. I mean, a lot of water moves out. On this first casting.
I can do 3 castings of that, and then have 1 casting of Stone Shape, which should be able to fill up the hole. Okay. So I can do 3 castings of Control Water to move the water out, which is a substantial amount of water is getting moved.
Yep.
And then I'm just deducting, and then I've got 1 slot for the Stone Shape, and I'm upcasting the Stone Shape in order to cast it. So. So it's going to be cast as a 5th level instead of a 4th level. So.
Okay. Yeah, I would say if you are willing to expand all of those castings, I would say you are able to clear this.
All right, I'm gonna clear it.
It's an unpleasant sight because it's horrible, horrible water that you're dumping back into the river.
Mm-hmm.
Although not quite as bad as when you were originally down there, simply because the gradual wash and tide that was affecting it already cleared a lot of it out.
Yeah.
Yes. Soon. I mean, there's still maybe a foot or so of water that you can see lining the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the crypt's basically empty.
Okay, I must still chafe it up, and then I'm gonna let the light fall off and the wings dissipate because I had them all flared out, and go. Okay, we should step back because this is gonna wave back very suddenly when I let this go.
Oh, right, certainly. And Care sort of very much hurries back with you.
Yeah, then we're gonna let that go. Actually, I could probably let it go gradually, but still, maybe just get back just in case. Does that help, Father Stone?
That helps substantially. Wow. Thank you, Gifton.
Okay.
I don't know what I can offer to. Well, I suppose I could offer you what I was going to pay them to do it.
No, that's okay. Why don't you use that to fix up the crypts? Because you're going to need it to fix all the things down there. It's had a lot of damage.
Yes.
And you're going to need that money for hiring stonemasons. And what I did's not pretty. But it fixes it for now.
It does. It doesn't. Where did you learn to do that?
I had a really holy experience.
Oh, you found faith?
Kind of.
Old faith.
Old stuff. But anyway, I've been thinking about you the whole time and wanted to do that.
Well, thank you. I mean, the act is very appreciated, but it's nice to know that I've been on your thoughts.
Yep, always in my thoughts. Did you get my letter?
I did indeed. Which, thank you, Gifton.
Yep. All right.
You are too kind.
Oh, no, I'm not, but I appreciate the thought there. We're expecting.
Yes, you are. Kaya suddenly says.
Not sure about that.
Don't listen to her modesty. She's expecting. Sort of holding you up a little higher, and then he cringes as if, oh no, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, maybe I should be like, oh look, behold.
Yeah,
It's a little startling.
Behold, my wife.
Yeah.
Again, congratulations.
Yeah.
You've not been gone that long.
I got a blessing for safe pregnancy, and it means we're having multiple. I've been told it's at least 10.
Funny, very funny. I assume your species develops quickly.
Yeah, 4 months.
Wow, you
At least 10. Not joking.
Good God.
I might die. I wanted to do this.
Good Lord. Okay.
Pray for me.
Yes, you will be in my prayers.
I really enjoy the casual dropping the second shoe there.
So, congratulations.
Yeah, we're quite excited. Well, I wanted to get this done because I'm gonna be having to take things a lot easier soon, and I won't be up for travel. So.
Have you made the Capes aware that you're in town yet?
Oh no, we haven't done that yet. I basically came over here from coming in the gate. So.
Well, the young boy should be happy to see you. He's talked about you a few times. He comes by strangely often.
Oh.
I really worry after him. Albrecht gives him frown. Valdir wanted me and
such a good uncle.
raise. See, I've been excited to see him. I sent him money and a letter and a whole bunch of shit, Corvus. Yeah. So
Good uncle.
Player is dawning on him like, oh no, I was not prepared for this mentally.
Faldir had originally wanted me and Care to raise
Uncle
him,
Corvus
but
forgot.
I didn't
No,
think it was
he
going to be very
didn't.
reasonable for
Marcus did.
Faye to try to raise a young boy.
Well, I think it's less to do with the Fae and more maybe your adventurous lifestyle. You know, part of a good carer is sometimes realizing when they can't provide the necessary environment.
Yeah, but we miss him. I've been praying for him when I can and hoping that he's okay. Is he doing well?
He's doing very well. He's a bright lad. He's actually
so smart.
He is problematically so sometimes. He's the talk of quite a few of the priesthood here around here.
He's very questioning.
He is very questioning.
Well, he had a bad experience.
Yes. Yes, I cannot blame the boy. And frankly, I welcome some of the questions. It gives me a lot of thought.
Well, he's a grandkid, and I hope the Capays won't mind me visiting him.
I highly doubt they'll mind.
Yeah. Is Lana doing okay?
Lana's doing very well. I'm very happy to say. She seems to have found some peace in this role.
That's good. That's good.
Actually interacts very well with people now.
That's good. I'm glad she's found some peace. Well, we probably ought to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. We left Cassie up in Winden, and I have to teleport up there and go get her, and a bunch of other things going on.
Oh, quite a lot of abilities you've learned.
Yeah, I had I got to see the Fey Lord that killed my Fey Lady. That was a thing. Yeah,
you know,
that's all.
Would you and yours like to come over for tea in a day or so?
I'd love that.
I feel like we have a lot to talk about. Maybe more interesting from your point than mine. I'd like tea.
I would love to hear what's been going on in my favorite town. We aren't going to be in town for terribly long. We've been given marching orders. They're sending us back to where Tarnstead was, a little bit south of that. They're having us set up a border town. The government is. They made all of us a bunch of lords and ladies and gave us lands and stuff.
Oh, wow. Well, my ladyship, are you sure?
Yeah.
You're going south?
Yeah. I'm not really looking forward to that conversation with my parents.
No. I can't imagine they'd be thrilled.
No, so I've been avoiding talking to people. This is my confession time, Father Stone.
Oh, I hear your confession, and I forgive you for. Oh.
Something.
All right, when they kill me, you will make sure that I have a good burial.
The best.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, let's not joke about that. Like they might be angry at me for letting her go.
Oh, you didn't really get any choice.
No, I didn't.
But we are going to be here for a few days. So, but I'd love to have tea with you. Maybe tomorrow.
Certainly tomorrow. If you want to come around noon, I'll have some tea and snacks prepared.
All right, sounds great, Father Stone. All right, I should probably get back to everybody and probably send a runner to the Capay. Sorry to randomize you very suddenly. I just wanted to get that handled.
No, it's certainly spice up the day.
And now I don't want to do the glowy weird thing through town because I think it might upset people.
Perhaps.
All right. Goodbye, Father Stone.
Goodbye, Gift and Care.
And Moore's blessings with you.
And with you. Right, and you are able to start heading back to the group, but we are going to end there.
Yay!
All right.
Gosh.
Oh dear. Oh, what a cluster. Okay, everyone take 3,000 XP.
3,000.
And we will do this same time next week. Yeah.
We're at 164.